This is about to be good.
Why? Your friends curved you?
No, because I can see you in your bag tonight.
No, I'm chilling. I'm
So,
chilling. I ain't doing too much.
okay.
I haven't really said much. I just been responding to things. You know what I mean? Callie got a new perfume she drinking. Caressa got her vacation braids in. Wife school just woke up. You hit me with the I'm here. I ain't enthusiastic and all that. You lucky. It's like you lucky I'm here,
I'm
nigga.
here. It's the I'm here. You know I always come.
Now, what do you mean?
Always
Talk
come.
that talk your shit. Like how should I have heard it? I heard it like this. Like you lucky I'm here, my nigga. You know?
No, you should have been like, it was like, I'm here. You know I never disappoint. That was what it was. Mm-hmm.
You eating candy?
Yeah.
So much for that vision board, huh? Okay. 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 I like it, man.
Yo.
Perfect.
Like, share, subscribe, tell a friend and tell a friend. Hit that like button right now if you can. That helps the channel the most. DJ Hamp Stampede, we in the building. The women's POV. Coach Tay, what up?
Hey y'all, hey.
How's
Happy
everything?
everything is everything. You
Mm-hmm.
know.
How's the grind going, man?
Woo, it's going. Had a party last week, got a party next week. You know, people getting ready for Love Day, I suppose.
What's that?
Always a reason to celebrate. February 14th, people like Valentine's Day.
Okay. What's your best selling product right now?
I would have to say Sugar Daddy.
What's that?
So that's the intimate elixir that you put it anywhere you sweat and you smell like cake. But yeah, so it's all natural.
Sugar Daddy though?
So good. Yeah, because it's for men. It's a men's product.
Oh, so you saying they put in their armpits essentially?
In any crevice in your body is safe to put because it's based off coconut oil, so it's all natural.
Okay,
And
so
when you sweat, it makes you smell good.
Tay, they've been trying to get me to try like I don't know how else to describe it, like woke stuff, right? So they like, yo, you shouldn't be using deodorant with aluminum in it, something like that.
Yeah, so like all natural products, right? And that's what I push, like holistic wellness, taking better care of ourselves, like stop loading our bodies with chemicals and things of that
Okay.
nature.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
let me ask you a question. Why they be musty by lunch though?
Listen,
You know what
I
I'm
ain't
saying?
messing with you. They
No,
still
I'm
not
just
using
saying.
the sugar daddies. That they're not using sugar daddy. I
Okay,
don't know.
yeah.
I can't attest for the other people.
I don't know what they be musty by halftime. That should
They
throw
need
me
to see
off.
me. They need to see me.
Yeah.
I got you.
Okay. So make sure I hit up Coach Tay because that shit y'all getting from CVS ain't working. Man.
Perfect.
Hey, Impress. I ain't even looking in the chat yet. I'm assuming Impress here. Yeah, she here. Please drop Coach Tay link in the chat, man. Please go visit the website. There's a lot more up there than what you think. I know I have tons of products. My wife be really using those care packages. You know what I mean? There's a couple things I thought that was for me, but she was using it. So I'm like, must
Well, you
make
can use it too. Like it's interchangeable. Yeah,
yeah,
y'all.
100%. So pleasureplug.fun, man.
Perfect.
This is my sis, man. She came out when I was DJing in DC. We had a good time.
Shit like that. Shit like that. Shit like that.
Appreciate you. Aaliyah was popping.
Perfect. Shit like that. Shit like that. Shit like that.
Hey, what's up?
What's going on? First time.
First time, man. You know,
Indeed. Salute to Aaliyah, man. I was talking to my brother 2K. He's like, yo, I got a dope chick that should definitely be on the POV and she be tuned into the show. I said, say less.
Perfect.
Aaliyah, introduce yourself, man. Where you from? What's your favorite color? All that good shit.
my favorite color.
Yeah.
Okay, but my name is Aaliyah. I'm from New York. I'm
Mhm.
23,
Okay.
and my favorite color is red. Um, I just like the color red, so
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
that's
Indeed.
what all it is about me. It's
We'll
the
get
right
more.
girl. Is
We'll,
that
we'll,
what?
we'll mind through it more for sure as the conversation ensues. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean?
Yeah, they got to get to know me as we
Indeed.
conversate
Indeed.
or
Indeed.
converse.
Welcome. Welcome, Aaliyah.
Indeed.
Thank
Hey,
you.
girl, hey.
I'm happy to be here. Glad to
Indeed.
be with a bunch of beautiful ladies. So we're going to talk
Period.
tonight. Right? We're going to talk tonight, right?
we is happy that you came, girl.
Very
You
good.
Yes, welcome,
Happy to
girl.
be here.
Perfect. Caressa,
Perfect.
the legend.
Oh Lord.
What's up with you, man? Where you been at, man? You been vacationing and all that?
Yeah, I was in Belize for Christmas and I came back last week. I had some injections in my back yesterday from a car accident I had 2 years ago. So I'm floating right now. They gave me a little pain med, a little muscle relaxer. But I made it here. That's what counts.
Indeed.
And I'm feeling good.
Perfect.
I like it.
Perfect.
Great to see you as always, man.
Yeah.
Saw what's good.
Shit like that.
Hey,
What happened? You glitched?
I did because I was like, I was gonna say I'm here, but I was like, damn, I already said that.
It's all good, man. I love you too, man. Callie, what's popping?
What's up? How you doing, Hamp?
I was good until you did all that.
What you mean? What's
You
I
40
what you
something.
mean?
Gang
It don't
sign is
matter.
over with. Like
This
that.
ain't no gang sign. It's a coast sign, okay? I told you I'm bi-coastal.
Aaliyah, let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
She ain't been to California in 10 years.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
She hasn't lived there in 20 years.
Okay. And she's
25.
still repping it.
Ain't she from Atlanta?
No. That's the rule. Nope.
Damn, why
You
Aaliyah
are
can't talk? Wow, this is crazy.
I'm a little biased on this topic because I'm from New York, but I did move to Jersey. And, I was in Jersey for a little bit. But I was in New York more than I was in Jersey. So that's why I still rep New York. So,
Okay, but
yeah.
but Leah, take this walk with me.
Okay.
She ain't been there in 10 years and ain't lived there in 20 years. You see what I'm saying?
She ain't lived there. How long was she there for, though?
Till she was 19. So she literally been
Okay,
out
so
more than she been in.
yeah, you can't rep it no more.
It's okay. What you talking about?
Well, you can because that's what you want to do. Yeah, but it just don't make sense.
It don't hit the
Yeah.
same. That's all.
Nah, if you graduated high school from that state and you from there. Okay.
Aaliyah,
I guess
damn.
that's a valid point. Like if you graduated from there, you was rooted there clearly. All right.
Yo, Leah, they said there's a road where her house used to be.
A road.
Yeah, I'm just joking.
Look. Not in LA, it ain't. Ain't no new
White
roads.
school was good.
That's-
Wife school. I did all that. You ain't wife school.
What?
What's up?
Hey, what's up, everybody? Glad to be in a new year and back on This Might Be Risky Women's POV.
Shit like that. Shit like that.
Like, share, subscribe, tell a friend and tell a friend. Hit that like button right now if you can. It helps the channel the most, man. Salute to the ladies in the building. Salute to the 100 people in the chat. Please hit the like button if you can. Put us in the algorithm. Share with a person that never seen a POV. And let's get it popping, man. Salute.
Women's POV, a place to be heard. When it's POV, I need a word with my girls. When it's POV, Tuesday nights trying to get it right. It's just real point of views from real women's lives. Women ladies, put the kids to bed and pull up a seat. We don't judge, come up, just say what's up before you speak. Tuesday night, this our night, this might be risky every week. So let your head down, pour the wine up and get ready for the tea. It's a different outlook, trying to find out what is missing. DJ Hamp gon' let you cook to edify and not to burn down the kitchen. Relationships, kids, new women just want, don't judge. Girl, we listening, don't judge. Yeah, girl, we listening, don't judge. Cause girls just wanna fight and women just wanna have fun. Women's POV, I need a word with my girls. Women's POV, Tuesday real point of views from real women's lives. Nah.
It's a stampede! DJ Hamp the Stampede. DJ Hamp the Stampede.
Becca, what's going on?
Hey, girl.
Hey, Hamp. Hey, ladies.
Hey.
What's the deal? How you feeling?
I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. So I know we talked about macros last, POV. So I actually dropped my macros for low carb, low fat, high protein. So I'm actually just on day 2 right now, but I'm feeling good. No rice, no nuts. Pause. um,
Period.
but yeah, all green, green leafy vegetables. No red meat, so poultry and fish like salmon for the most part.
Okay. Yeah, you should see some pretty expeditious results from that.
Yeah.
I wonder how your body's gonna respond to the depletion of energy, just without the carbs, potentially, you know. But I think it
Yeah.
takes about a week to calibrate, so you should be all right.
So I did a little bit of like fasting last week just to kind of test my body out. And I did lift and do legs yesterday. And I felt actually pretty good. I wasn't like tired, sore. Definitely the soreness hit quicker.
Yeah.
But I'm feeling good, like feeling great.
That's what's
For
up,
sure.
man. Well, we proud of you, man. Get it done. It's the so-called New Year, right? So everybody with the so-called resolutions, man, try to stick to them. They say the gym be empty by February. You know that gyms have a 40% turnover, not turnover, attrition. You know, because a lot of people apply, but they kind of just fall off. You know, I think the key to it is just getting up and going. You know what I mean? Figure the rest out when you get there. You know. So interesting, man. Like, share, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend. Hit that like button right now if you can. That helps the channel the most, man. Let's get it popping. First things first, I gotta ask this because I saw a video and I played it on my earlier show. I wanted to see what y'all thought about it. I don't think women be friends for real.
No.
Like, I just think that y'all, if y'all are friends, y'all pretty shitty at it for the most part. Wife school, would you like to do the honors? What you think, man? I'm off?
Well, no, because I have been a crappy friend, and I admitted it to my best friend. She's like, you know what? You don't even give me the same effort. I'm like, oh, I'm sorry. Well, you got me, so I had to admit to it, and it's true. Even to our best friends, sometimes a little bit crummy, but that's me. I don't know. Sometimes I think
do you think you're an outlier though in that aspect, or you think that women are not great friends to one another?
I think most women are supportive to one another.
Except you.
Except me, maybe. I think most women are supportive of each other.
Okay.
It's just that, sometimes we may have that off day, or it's okay.
How many off days do you guys have a month in which you guys disengage with your friends?
I don't know. Let's just say that time of the year. I mean, the month. Maybe you just want to.
So every month you missing for a week from your friends.
It could be, yeah.
Wife school. Can you give an answer? Like, you keep some, could be. What you think?
Yeah.
You said time of the month is when y'all go ghost on your friends. So 1 week out of 4 weeks, y'all treat y'all friends poorly.
Well, I don't know about everybody else, but maybe just me. I would do that.
Are you an outlier, you think?
No.
So if you had to speculate, you think most women have a tendency to withdraw when y'all on their thing?
Yeah.
I guess other women understand it, right? Or no?
They're understanding. Like I said, we're supportive, but yeah, even during that time, it's an understanding that we probably have as women. But yeah.
Okay. Okay. What you guys think? Are women great friends to one another?
So we're talking about communication. I'm a horrible friend. I may not talk to my friends for months. But if something happens, and they reach out to me because they're going through something, that doesn't like stop. I'll pick up and we'll talk like nothing ever, never happened. But as far as communication, I'm a horrible friend.
Gotcha.
For sure.
So okay, so when somebody died, that's when you become a good friend.
Yeah, I mean, if that's how we looking at it, yes.
Crazy.
Right,
Jeez.
man. Aaliyah, this ain't going so good, man.
I know. I mean, I check up every now and then, but I definitely don't talk. I don't talk to my friends every day, nor do I talk to them every week or even every month, honestly. Most of my friends are married and they have families, so we know how that goes. We plan stuff and it never falls through. Those great things. So yeah, in that aspect, I'll definitely say I'm a horrible friend.
Are you an outlier?
No, I don't think I'm an outlier at all.
Aaliyah, what we doing, man? This ain't going good.
I don't know. I don't think women aren't the best of friends to each other, but
Yeah.
I think that, well, okay, I think I might be a little biased on this one because I feel like most of my friendship debacles is between women, me and other women,
Mm-hmm.
and I tend to have not better friendships, but I have longer lasting friendships with men. And so with that, it's just like, yeah, I have like a solid group of women, but like there is, women aren't the best of friends. So we all like things is always happening, people falling off, cutting each other off, and drama and everything like that. So it's annoying. And not that I prefer to be friends with men more. It's more copacetic. Like we're calm, we're friends, we joke with each other, and that's really it. Like it's simple. It's simple, and I think women on women relationships, like friendships, it's complicated. It's very complex, and it doesn't even have to be, but it is because women are just like that. So
Jesus Christ, man. Caressa.
I agree with everything Aaliyah just said. I mean, relationships with women are very complicated. Women are always going through some stuff in a minute. Like if they're having something going on with their man, like they start taking that out on you. Like friendships with men tend to work out so much better than friendships with women just because they're just so moody, they're just so messy. Then you got to throw in some jealousy. Like going on with women.
The jealousy amongst women to their friends is crazy. Like,
It happens.
oh, let me ask y'all a question. This is for the men's benefit. This question and your answer. I got Julie. You could jump. This will be a quick question. When the girl who's unattractive pulls the girl away when she's having a conversation, is she jealous or is she being protected?
I would say she jealous, but that's just me. But
come on, I need more answers.
She
Aaliyah,
could be looking out. Because sometimes if we had a little bit too much to drink, and she might be a little sober, and she's like, "Nah, that's not for you."
You
Come
know
on,
what's
let's
crazy?
go.
Why didn't she look out for you when you was drinking too much? Now all of a sudden she put a cake. I'm just wondering, like, you know what I mean? That's how my mind be working.
And she just didn't listen because she was so drunk.
So you don't believe that?
She didn't listen, but as a friend, don't you want to get her some water? Don't you want to make sure she's good?
I do because I'm that friend.
No,
I'm that friend that's
see?
walking my friend to the bathroom as well and making sure she doesn't leave out my sight. So, like I said, I'm the friend that tells her no, and she probably still says yes, and I'm still the friend that's going to protect her as well.
But like, if she right? You see how you said that when like my friend.
An adult is an adult. I can't force her to do anything. All I could do is advise her.
Child, you won't even let her reply, huh?
My bad.
Aaliyah, go ahead. What were you saying? Cause my bad. I'm switching my battery. Go ahead, Leah.
I was just saying that, like,
Hold on, yo, you choppy. Your microphone choppy. Did somebody just call or anything? That could do it. If somebody called her, it would have knocked her thing out. Saul, what were you saying? You're saying that were you saying that I can't do nothing about her poor behavior because she's a grown up or something like that?
No, because you were insinuating that the person didn't attempt to try to correct the behavior before. So what I stated is, yes, that person 9 out of 10 could still have told them, "Hey, you need to slow down. You know, you get a little faded, get some water," and they still can resist. At this point, it's
God,
like,
please.
what do you want me to do? Force the water down
Yeah,
her throat?
no, that's it's a trend, Star. It's a trend with I can't do nothing about this. I can't help her.
It's
I
not
can't.
even a trend. It's I
No, it's just a
assisted.
trend. No, think about it, Star. It's a trend. It leans towards how we treat each other. Open rebuke is better than secret love. But we got this behavior like we can't intervene while people are doing the wrong thing. I just don't understand it.
But then there's
But
some people
I
who intervene too much. Like they don't know their
No,
place.
you
They
know we don't
always
use
But
sun
I
here,
also
Pressure.
stated though, him, and
Mhm.
you breezed past it. I think a little bit. I said that I tried to help her. I told her to slow down. I told her she's getting a little
Yeah, let me
faded.
see.
Like, I mean, I don't know if you. All right, we just gonna pretend like
I
we
don't
ain't
go out,
have
but
one friend that
usually
may go
I think
overboard.
people say they're going to get turned
hello,
up
can you
tonight
hear
before
me?
they go out. So
Yes.
aren't y'all really planning on getting messed up anyway? So I don't go
Yeah,
to like
it's a
clubbing
wife
events.
school.
I
See, this
usually
the thing, right? When we start talking about partying, that don't work with me, right? I'm a
Mhm.
professional DJ. I
Yep.
know how people be acting. They don't notice they friend until it's too late. They ain't telling nobody to slow down. That's not what people do. People taking shots, getting drunk. They minding their own business, even though they're around each other. And then by the time you notice that person, when you start to care, it's already too late. That's generally what happened. And it's not even nothing bad. It's just that you be doing your own thing while everybody getting saucy. And if I take a shot and Callie take a shot, the shot don't affect me the same,
Okay.
right? So we ain't accounting for all that in real time. But then when she feeling good and she talking to me back when I was beautiful, right now I'm old. It was always the unattractive girl that like, hey, now we gotta go. Go where? That beat up Camry for what? Like I'm just trying
So
to think, like how this happened, Sir.
wait, so you
No,
saying
she probably
that? So
was
you
like,
saying
I'm
that
not
Diamond
denying that
shouldn't
she
have
wasn't
got Ebony out
jealous.
of the
I'm
car?
sorry.
I mean, that's basically what you're saying. You saying that Diamond shouldn't have got Ebony out of the car in Players Club because it was already too late. She was already saucy and everything like that, and she
I
hating
know,
at this point because Ebony already in the
I
daggone
know
car.
you didn't basically a dangerous
That's
situation.
one. That's a movie, and that's not what happens regularly. We're talking about what happens
I know it's a
regularly.
no, I know it's a
No,
movie,
like
right? But he's saying that the ugly
Damn,
chick is
man.
the one that comes and
Why
stops.
can't nobody finish a sentence? And y'all do this every week. Why can't you finish a sentence?
I thought she was done. I'm sorry.
She just
Okay.
started talking.
No, she's talking about using the movie. I use the movie, yes, but that also applies to Hamp's analogy or whatever like that, or Hamp's example,
No, it
as far as
doesn't.
the chick.
it's a false
As far, yes, it
equivalency.
does. It's not a false
Ebony
equivalency
was
because if that chick is
Ebony was
saucy or whatever, and
incapacitated. Do you remember the movie?
I remember the
We
movie. Ebony
talking
was not
about
incapacitated. Now you talking
women
about
who
the
are not
end.
incapacitated. Like we're not talking about women who's blacked out, drunk, and laid out. We're not talking about that. We talk about
But
the
Ebony
You
wasn't.
regular.
her it's still breaking up here.
Ebony wasn't.
Hold on, Aaliyah.
Eb-
Let me get her mic straight. So Aaliyah, try one more time. Just go out, come back in. It should fix itself. Cause we gotta get this point across. We gotta
yeah, you.
understand.
You talking about the end of the movie. I ain't talking about the end of the movie. I'm talking about when Ebony got in the car with Cube and his homeboy, whatever like that. And Diamond came out there and was like, "What are you doing?" She was not incapacitated. She was not passed out drunk or nothing like that. She walked out there on her own volition and
But
everything like that and
why are you
fought her.
conflating
But
that
I'm
with what I'm saying?
because you talking about why is it always the ugly chick that come out there and try to save the chick or whatever like that from talking to the homie or whatever. And I'm like, hey, it's
That's
like
not
the
the
same thing.
scenario.
Yeah, it is. You just we just talking
It's
about
a
people being
stereo.
saucy in
Now,
the club.
Callie, and this might
But
be because your friends, y'all was married. Maybe y'all didn't like experience this, right? So here's what'll happen. Hypothetically, y'all are single. Key point. Now you got to switch your mindset,
Yeah, we've
right?
been single before, rolling down the
We've
shaw.
been
Yes, okay.
no, not when you had money and shit. So now, right? I'm just saying, as kids, we didn't have money. It was a different ball game at 19 and 20, right? So now Aaliyah and I having a conversation. She been drinking. Y'all all been drinking. It's the end of the club. We could assume everybody has a level of inebriation, right? But it's an
Mm-hmm.
engaging conversation. See, this is shit that y'all don't see. And the girl will notice that and still pull her away. Are y'all saying like what are you saying? Is that what you're not saying what I'm saying? I'm saying what I'm saying. The
no, that
actual
is some hate
situation,
in that. That's some hate in that shit. Depending on the pretext or whatever.
the context, yeah.
Yeah. But no, for sure. 9 to 10, it's some hating that shit. And I was thinking about it, and I was remember a story when my homegirl, I was leaving, or I either went outside to go answer the phone, and she was drunk. And I seen the girl come out, and I'm like, "Where's my friend at?" And she like, "Oh, she's in the bathroom." I'm like, "You just left her there?" So I was thinking about it, Kylie. Bitches really don't be. We don't be caring sometimes, but that's sometimes.
Most well, sometimes don't apply here.
Majority, I don't want to say majority. I'm
But you gotta
sorry.
say something.
I would say minority, but it do happen. And I
Aaliyah,
apologize for
let me
cutting you
get
off, Aaliyah. My
let me get
bad.
Aaliyah in. Aaliyah, what were you trying to say?
I was just saying that. Wait, can y'all hear me?
We
Yes.
can
Let's
hear you.
start
Yeah, you
there.
coming in good now.
Okay. So yeah, I was just saying that like we was just talking about what happens regularly when women go out. Like I know when I go out with my friends, I have a good time. And like if I'm drinking too much, my friends might be like, yo, Leah, like, drink some water. Like if I'm getting too lit or, they'll tell me slow down on the shots. And if I respect my friends, I know we lit, but like if I respect my friends, I be like, all right, like, as we lit, okay, and we continue getting lit. Like it don't stop nothing. It don't stop nothing. So I just feel like women do get lit and don't tell their friends to slow down. Like White School said, we really supportive, i.e. like enabling behavior, like we just, enable certain behaviors because that's our friend. So we just gonna do that because that's my friend. And I'm gonna ride for my friend. My friend going if my friend wanna do that, my friend wanna do that, that's my friend. Is that not how women are? Am I bugging? Am I off? Other women? Am I
Yo,
off?
y'all unmute, man. It's a
No, you're not
broadcast.
off, but for the majority, I don't think so. Cause like I said, I'm
So
always gonna
majority,
be the
it's
one.
just so I'm clear. You're saying majority of women don't ride for their friends and be like, "That's my friend," and if my friend want to do that, that's just what my friend want to be. I just want to make that clear. That's what you're
I
saying right now.
don't. I don't feel like a lot of women enable. No, I don't.
Hmm.
See, I need to talk. Come on, man. Don't make me have to drag this shit out of y'all.
I'm
Come
I
gonna.
on.
know because I feel like for the most part, depending on who your friend group is,
Okay.
no.
Okay.
Like for the lower level
I'm just
friends
talking
where
on
they
mute.
just be in it just to like have fun, go out and get drunk. No, I do
Mhm.
not. I think yes, they do enable them. I do.
I
But for the
okay.
girls who have friendship for over 20, 30 years and have been with the nitty gritties, the lows, the down, that's been supporting, praying, and maturing together, no, I do not.
The
Yo,
longer
okay.
the friendship, the longer the enabling process. I'm not gonna lie. Like the longer y'all been friends, the
And
longer y'all been whole
you can do
riding with
that.
each
You can
other.
say that.
The
But I
longer y'all
mean,
been riding for each other, that it gains more loyalty. Just the more
That's
years y'all been friends, y'all gain more loyalty. That means you gonna really rock. Come on, why? Come on.
you
Not
say that
Okay, so
because
I'm
look,
you
no,
at
no,
the
no,
end
wilding.
of
no,
the
no.
day too,
case.
though,
Not in
Aaliyah,
every
though.
What do
But
you
case.
mean
look,
by the
I can see
enablings?
where you saying that. But then because it's been a long friendship, motherfuckers get tired of the same shit.
Nah,
So if I'm with somebody and that shit is like, no, I'm telling you because I literally just did it in real time.
nah.
Like if we not on the same speed, like yeah, we gonna be loyal to certain shit. But after a while, you get
That's what
burnt
she
out.
said.
You get burnt out.
Here's the
But you
thing.
get burnt out and you remove
No, I
yourself or you check your
understand that you get
behavior.
burnt out, and I'm all for the women that eventually get burnt out
And
and
in the
stand on
process of getting
principle.
burnt out, you still
That
telling them.
happens as well, but I'm just talking about what happens like regularly. Like women regularly, like you know,
She's saying y'all fall out
and
regularly too.
like we regularly
Regularly, I
fall
think there's
out,
two
and
sides to
and
every
it's
coin.
I'm just saying, it's just like
No, I
women
get it.
rec.
I feel you. I'm not pushing back on that. I feel you.
You pushing
But
back on what
I
then?
always gotta speak about the
You
other
just
side
talk
because
like saw you. So she's here's the thing, right? That shit gotta be true. Well, you know how we know? Cause one of your men said, "Yo, um, I don't care if my friend got 30 bodies. I'm not telling her the truth."
And I just watched that clip today at work. I ain't gonna lie. I just watched that today. You dead said
so
that. You dead said
it's
that.
it's context behind that. I wasn't the person who said it, but it's context behind that. Um
What's
so
the
yeah,
context, man?
him.
What's the context?
I
Enabling.
mean,
That's the
Yeah,
context.
that's the perfect example right there.
but
Like you're
that's
not
the
gonna tell your
thing.
friends. You're not gonna tell your
I
friends she
already
got
stated
30
prior is
bodies.
level of friendship. So you have friends for different things. Or maybe I shouldn't even use the word friends. But yeah,
Associate. They demoted.
associate would be
That's
better, but
different.
it's like it's levels to
You
this
were
shit. You're not about
demoting
to act
them.
like
That was just your
Yeah,
friend.
I'm
Now you
I'm no,
demoting them
it
because
is
you.
my friend, but
no,
I'm
I'm
not
saying
friends.
What?
the way that
First of
y'all
all,
talk
it is
about
my
how
friend.
friends
But
are
what
and
I'm
everything
saying
like that,
is,
them ain't friends, them
if I'm not
associates
gonna
like
get
a
in the context
motherfucker.
of
I'm
that,
Nah,
sorry.
so if the friendship changed for whatever reason, I don't owe y'all that
no,
explanation.
no. Here's what
But that's my friend.
here's what the issue is, right? When the example is given in real time, you say, "Well, we might not be that tight. We got friends for different things." So instantly, that person who has egregious behavior is no longer at that same level of friend or however y'all be talking. See, that's the problematic portion. We want to exonerate ourselves and holding each other accountable because we saying that
That's
person ain't
my
important.
friend.
Wait, I'm in the middle of it. You let me ask. Let me ask you the question. Let me ask you a question. Oh, let me see. Hold on. Let me ask you a question real quick. Where is that screen? Let me hold on, y'all. Let me just ask her. Let me see. Side, you gonna do that all night?
Do what?
Untimely interjections, please.
Continue here.
You go. I'm just asking. Can you not do the untimely interjection for me?
It's not intentional, but all right.
No, I'm asking. I'm asking.
I said it's not intentional, and I said okay.
No, I need a yes. Yes, you can try to work on it. What you think?
I said it's not intentional, and I said okay. So meaning I'm
Start.
gonna try to
It
correct the
is
behavior.
intentional because you're speaking. It's just me and you on a big screen. Yes.
All right.
Golly, man. And then y'all get tight at me, and in this I'm trying to say, yo, chill, stop doing this, but we keep doing it. Yeah, that shit get annoying to me too. You know what I'm saying? Let's finish the conversation. Now, what was I even saying? What was I
We was
saying?
talking about how somebody has said the last panel or the last
Mm-hmm.
about 30 bodies, not telling my friend she a hoe.
Uh-huh.
And then I was just like, that's an example of like, enabling bad behavior within women friendships. That's a perfect like that's a clean cut example right there. Like how
Yeah.
you not gonna hold your like I like how you not gonna let your friend know like friend, that's a lot. Like you doing a lot, like for real.
Mm,
Like
yeah. Well, I don't know. I'm trying, Callie. That's what I'm trying to understand, right? Why can't we just say, yo, I'm doing the thing, or we really just can't see it? What, Callie? What you think?
All right. So not to be an asshole or anything like that, but if you moving similarly, then no, you don't see it, and you ain't gonna say nothing because if you say something, then you know what I'm saying, you implicating yourself.
now you messing up the whole vibe. Like now you just messing everything up. Now we both messed up because I'm ruining it by just trying to be real about it. I feel it. I feel that.
I think it depends, if if you see your friend going down that way and you love them, you do talk to them, right?
Hmm.
And then sometimes, if you talk to them repeatedly about the same issue, sometimes you have to let people fall on their behind so that they can learn their own lesson. And then now y'all can come back and be like, see, I kind of told you, but I didn't want to tell you at the time, but that's what I was trying to tell you. Sometimes you can't control what another person does. So sometimes they have to have the lesson.
Uh, see, the sometimes thing is killing me because there's no real calculation. Like I mean, and this is and you, Callie, you realize this conversation is stemming from the answers that y'all gave,
Who's y'all? Y'all.
and it's what we
Um,
do. It's what we do. We always
look,
gotta remove ourselves. I get it, but I'm just saying. What I'm saying is the ladies is talking, and this is how we get to this point, like where there's an actual conversation around how good women are friends to each other. Like there's a real conversation happening about this shit. I ain't even
yeah,
seen
and
the clip yet, you know.
yeah, I said last week, you know what I'm saying? If you can't tell your friend the truth or whatever like that, then that ain't your friend. I
Hmm.
think the word friend is thrown around rather loosely. You have I call them orbiters or whatever like that, but everybody else will probably call them, you know what I'm saying,
Yeah, you say
associates and
partners.
people
Yeah.
that you cool with or whatever like that. But y'all ain't cool to that extent where you be knowing everybody's personal business and stuff.
Hmm.
So you know what I'm saying? So if you don't know their personal business like that, then you are more than likely not going to say anything. But somebody that I would consider a friend, whatever like that, then yeah, we gonna have those kind of conversations or whatever.
Hmm.
But I also think too that you start eliminating people if y'all moving different or whatever, and you know she thinks this is okay, but you don't, and you're gonna naturally grow apart anyway,
Hmm.
and that's gonna happen within like the in my guesstimation, that's gonna happen in within like the first year or two at the most.
Really? Damn.
Yeah, because if y'all moving different and everything, and y'all ain't vibing like that, then you
Hmm.
know what I'm saying. Y'all don't operate the same way. That's not
Hmm.
gonna be your chum like that. Y'all not gonna be kicking it like that because
No, no.
y'all are two totally different people.
I'm asking like the first 2 years. You saying like in knowing the person?
Yeah, in knowing the person,
Oh,
not 2 years after y'all consider yourselves friend. I'm talking about 2 years within knowing the person. If y'all moving differently like that, then y'all ain't finna be friends anyway.
oh, you must be talking about like if you meet somebody as an adult.
I'm talking about from high school. Because you know that's my experience. I'm talking about from high school. You start eliminating people if y'all are not on the same page or whatever, you gonna start moving away from that person. You're not even gonna be hanging like that with each other because she on a different type of time than what you on.
Well, I have me and my friends are really close from high school, right? But I'm not the party girl. So if she want to
Mhm.
party, now we're close and we are confidants with one another. But if you want to go party, Stephanie ain't the one to go party with. So she has her friends that do that. So she goes hang out with them because she knows my boundary and what I do. I don't go out like that, but we're
Mhm.
still close and best of friends. But it that hasn't dissolved anything. That's just the boundary that I have because I don't drink, I don't go out to clubs or things like
Hmm.
Well, yeah, partying is one thing, sure. I'm talking about how you operate as a person, like on some whole shit, on some grimy shit, on some scam shit. You know what I'm saying? Like actual characteristics of a person. If y'all ain't on that same type of time, y'all may not have the same interests, but if y'all are not on that same type of time, I'm saying y'all not going to develop no friendship anyway. Ain't gonna be no friends. That's gonna be somebody you cool with, somebody that you know.
Okay. I guess I understand it. I think. Any final thoughts on this?
So I
So
have a
what I would
question.
say to go ahead.
Oh, sorry. I just want to know, so like, what are your thoughts if it's something that it's like a long-term friendship, however,
Mhm.
that friend changed over time. Let's say they're going through something. Let's say it's a friend that never used to be outside, but they just got divorced, then they making up for lost times. So you're
Mhm.
going to end that 20-year friendship because your friend is outside exploring new opportunities, things of that nature.
I think when it comes to specific situations, you can extend your friend grace. And you deal with that however your friendship is with that person. You can extend them grace if they just got out of a divorce and like they were just married, just got out of a divorce, want to do what they want to do and spend it and live their life. You don't need to be, I guess, dictating their life or whatever and trying to control them and trying to tell them what to do. But if you see your divorced friend like sleeping with like 10 men every week, different every week it's like 10 different men and they just wilding, they're just reckless because they got a divorce and they don't know what to do with themselves, they just doing anything. I feel like since that's been your friend for 20 years, it's like you almost obligated, like you it's like you almost obligated to say something because it's like we've been friend, like I can't see my friend going outside like that. I feel like that's going outside if we using like hypotheticals and we just reaching, you know what I'm saying, like that's crazy and you just doing too much. But you can extend your friend grace, it depending on the situation and however long y'all been friends, what's the situation for real, the context of the situation, what's actually happening, things of that nature. You can extend grace, de- just depending on what's going on.
I'm just saying, don't nobody do no 180 like that after no divorce. You don't just all of a sudden turn into no hoe after you get divorced like that.
Shit.
Well, you don't
Ain't
know.
no, ain't I don't.
Women be having divorce
No,
parties.
Yes,
if
they
you
do.
was
Really do.
I host
She
Especially them old lady increased libidos.
women have divorce parties. It's a thing, but at the end of the day, I think it boils down to us holding ourselves accountable or the inability not to be able to. And if I can't hold myself accountable, I can't hold you accountable as my friend. So I think that's the underlying problem at the end of the day.
right
I think
because it's
that's
like
what
you end up
fuels.
you can't point no you can't point the shit to nobody because you implicating yourself because you on the same type of time. So no, you ain't gonna want to say nothing because you on that same shit too. Makes
Right.
it
But
even
the
more
reality
harder.
is,
Yeah.
we
So
say
if y'all
that,
both on the same thing, wouldn't that be the same as what I was saying earlier, like enabling bad
absolutely.
behavior, stuff
Yeah,
like
I
that?
what you said earlier. Yeah.
No,
That's
I
what
was
I'm
at
saying. Yeah, you
well,
can't.
I
Yeah,
was
you can't see
asking
it,
Carly or Callie, sorry, not Carly.
Kelly. Yeah, I know what you was talking about because you was saying something about the longer you friends, the longer you gonna just enable some crazy shit. And I'm like, well, if you on that same, and bringing in what Saw was saying too. If you on that same type of time or whatever like that, then you're not gonna call it out because you doing the same shit.
Yeah, that's what like if you're doing the same thing, if
Okay.
however long your friendship is, like y'all probably been on the same time and like y'all friends with them long, y'all probably been on the same time and y'all already here locked in. So yeah, that's how y'all end up enabling each other's bad behavior. Yeah, because y'all locked in
Yeah,
doing the same thing. Yeah. So
because y'all on the same type of time, you ain't gonna see it. You ain't gonna see nothing wrong with what
mm-hmm.
she doing or anything like that because you doing
Well,
the same thing. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I do
well,
that.
sometimes
Well,
it's a
it
seesaw.
is a little something
Sometimes
wrong
you're
with
up
that,
and sometimes I'm
but
down, right? Sometimes I went through a bad relationship and you helped me through it, right? And then you might go through this probably like you said, the same similar situation, and I help you through it, even though like I said, well, girl, this is what was wrong. You don't do that, da, 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 because it's not going to end well if he's gaslighting this, stop doing all this stuff of a person that don't like you. You know what I'm saying? Because same thing happened to me. So that's kind of not implicating me because I've been through the same thing. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to give some advice to kind of help you out. Is that wrong?
you ain't really say a lot. You know.
Oh,
Um.
okay.
Yeah, we gotta. That was. I mean, yes, I guess. I mean, you said some so much. Like I'm sure something you said is applicable, but like, where's the strong stance, wife school, that we can really glean from? Like, what is it that you're trying to exact? Because some is not exact. We can't draw much from that. Yes,
I'm not
there's.
just saying
I
that it's a
guess it
roller coaster
applies.
because I've said like if she was down
Uh
in her
huh.
relationship and she's telling me and I had those similar situations and
Hmm.
I can tell her like, well, this is what happened. It probably won't end well because I was in the same scenario as you. So I'm helping her through her
Okay.
relationship troubles or craziness she's going through.
Okay.
So that's giving her the advice so it can help
Okay,
her.
you're giving her advice, and hey, boom.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I think what the issue is potentially based on what we had a couple episodes ago and how we
Mhm.
converse is we are reluctant in telling our friends the truth
Mhm.
because the relationships are seemingly pretty fragile, you
Mhm.
know, and it seems like most of the women agree with that sentiment, which is why they refrain from saying certain things in certain ways.
I guess when you're emotional and you mature after some time and you have some logic in your life, you have to bring your friends up to that standard or help have them think more logically in their life because our life is a culmination of choices that we make. So some point we'll have to get logical. We're going to have a logical discussion. And if you're willing to abide and, you know, put your huffy puffy to the side, you can grow and get better. But if not, that might be where the line is drawn.
That's where the fallout happens, I think.
Yeah, I definitely agree
Y'all
with
ever
that.
told y'all friends she was
Hamp,
wrong?
as far as so I definitely agree with that. Hamp, as far as like the fallout, because I've lost a lot of friends over like just dumb stuff. Especially calling out certain behaviors when it comes to how they were raised and pointing that out. Like I have a friend whose father is a pastor and she acts nothing like her father is a pastor or a well-known individual in the city. And he's not just a pastor, he works with the city as well. And I've talked to her multiple times and I was like, now this is what we grew up on. This is what our beliefs were, our values, our morals. Like, what are you doing? Why are you seeking these other things? Well, and she's like, I just have to find myself. I just have to do this. And I was like, that doesn't make any sense. And she's like, well, it might not make sense to you. And that's when the fallout happens because it's like so much pushback. So that 20-year friendship is like we say happy birthday for the kids to each other. We say, you know, happy holidays or whatever the case is. Happy birthday to each other. Other than that, there's not a lot of communication that happens there because I already know where she's at. I know where she falls at, and I can't be like, okay, how are you doing it? Because it's always going to be the same thing. Yeah, I don't think you should be doing this. And it's like, that's a lot of energy that I'm wasting on somebody who we grew up with and she went a whole different way. So.
Yeah, no, I understand what you guys are saying. That's the one thing that gives me cause for pause is the fragility, the apprehensive nature of being honest with each other, and then is the unattractive girl a hater in the group? And do y'all keep the unattractive girl around and make yourselves feel better? It's a whole lot of questions I got, kind of, now that I'm thinking about it.
So the funny thing about that, Hamp, is that the same girl that I'm just talking about, she also told me to my face that she doesn't like going out with me because I got a lot of attention.
Damn.
Yeah. So,
Wow.
yeah, she was like, you get too much attention, but she
Wow.
also,
Wow.
yeah.
Wow. Wow.
Let me play this. Let me catch y'all drift on this, man. Oh, whoops. So I reviewed this earlier, but I was kind of by myself. I didn't have any ladies' opinions on this. So it's kind of on the friendship aspect before we get to the relationship stuff, right?
If you've ever wondered why people say Miami tests friendships and Vegas tests relationships, let me tell you about my New Year's Eve last night. 4 of us get ready to go out. I already DM'd the promoter for Vendom, so that way he said we can get in, there'll be alcohol, no, wait at the door, everything's all good. We pull up, one of my friends is plus size, and they tell her that she has to pay $300 at the door. We all thought we were gonna have an expense-free night, so no one wanted to pay for the $300 entry fee. We spent over 2 hours trying to figure out if we're going to split it. Can she put on her credit card? Whether we're just going to leave, go to another club, like literally just doing everything. And we spent over 2 hours plotting and planning and strategizing. Finally, we're 10 minutes before New Year's Eve. And I personally did not want to spend my New Year's Eve sitting on the curb. So I asked my friend, would you be willing for us to pay for your Uber to go back home so you can watch the ball drop watch fireworks, and be safe so that way we can at least go into the club before midnight. She turned to me and says, I'll get in that Uber, but once I do, we are not friends anymore. If you've ever
Hey, big girl was right. We ain't friends no more.
Facts. Facts.
Said
What
another,
they
and this is why we say women aren't good friends, because
Yeah.
a good friend would have went back. We all would have went back to the telly, and we would have Happy New Year's in the hotel, or we like. First of all, we wouldn't have even been standing there for 2 hours trying to figure something out because we wasn't going inside. Had she got to pay
Exactly.
$300?
Right.
Exactly. Let me tell you. Okay, 20-year high school reunion. We out in LA. We signed up for this club crawl or whatever like that, right? Bestie left her ID at the house. They wouldn't take her ID on her phone. They wouldn't accept that. Guess what we did? We found something else to do. We wasn't finna continue on that club crawl. Like, no, we ain't finna tell her to go back home or whatever like that. Hell no. We came here together. We leaving together. That's it. That's all. Period.
damn.
Big girl was right.
What y'all would have went? You would have went in the club, Tay?
No, unless we're all going, we would have paid for her to get in.
Saw it. You would have left her. What you think?
So that's crazy.
I can't hear you on mute.
I say yeah, I would have left with my friend.
Mm. So they are outliers. We finished.
Say it again.
They are outliers. The girls that went inside the club.
No, that probably happened most of the time.
Shoot, the
I
way
don't
y'all
know if
talking, we
I
the
don't know if they're
outliers up here.
outliers.
Yeah, those don't sound like friends.
Yeah,
We're not.
like I think we're the outliers because, like, I
They
know
was looking
girls who
for a
keep
trick.
girls around for an aesthetic. Like, oh, you have to look a certain way to be my friend. So you know what I'm saying? Like, women are shallow, or like women can be shallow, and I think for the most part we are. Um, when it comes to our friends, we would like to think we're more than that, but when it comes to the nitty gritty, like, you know.
No, for sure, shallow as fuck. But they was looking for a trick. They weren't trying to spend no money. They was tricking.
And then
Yeah.
and
They was
then it's
trying to get a
just
trick.
they kept her first of all they kept her if they were the type of friends to put her in an Uber to send her back, they are most definitely the friends that kept her around because she's bigger than them, and she makes them look good.
For sure.
Wow.
Like that, like they're
I
definitely the same type of friend, like that.
I would
That's the same thing they would do.
Hey,
I'm
so
gonna
hold on,
disagree.
Tay. Oh, go ahead, Tay. Go ahead. I want to
I,
ask.
I, I just
Go ahead.
wanted to agree on that last part because at the end of the day, if I'm your friend and I see you going down an unhealthy path, like if we got paid $300 for you to get in a place, you're more than just overweight. You're ridiculously obese. So that means you're a part of that 70% who are making the conscious choice to not take care of themselves. So we're gonna have a deeper conversation about why you're not prioritizing your health. But I'm that friend, so I'm the
I
health and
mean,
friend.
I feel
Well,
you,
okay,
Tay.
so
All
I
right,
have a little bit of insight
Hold
on
on.
this.
Hold on, Chris. You go. You let's all go, and then you
Yeah,
go.
okay.
The moral of the story is they were looking for the niggas with the money. Like she said it. She
But
like, we
that's
don't want to
fucked
spend no
up.
money on nothing. Like
But that's
we
fucked
came to
up.
be
Hold on,
seen,
they
and
Leah.
not
we can't be
friends.
seen
Hold
outside the
on.
club, nigga. What are you saying? We got to get inside, and you got to go.
So you saying ain't no money outside the club?
Yeah, like they was looking for the money. Like
Go
baby girl
ahead,
had to
Chris.
go home. It was like do or
Wait.
die, and you see what they was doing.
So wait, you understand where they coming from?
I understand it because if you looking for the tricks, you got to get in the club. You can't do that shit outside. But I don't respect it. I do not respect it at all.
You don't
Let
fuck
that be
with
clear.
it,
I don't respect it.
but
But they had a mission. They was on a mission.
you.
They ain't have no money. They was going to go look for the money.
So you giving us their logic.
That's the logic.
You think? Let me ask you this question, side. I'm gonna go, Carissa.
Mhm.
It's a yes or no. Do you think it was $1 a pound?
Oh
They
my
said
god.
she was 300 pounds, so that's some crazy ass shit.
Damn.
Oh, man.
Caressa.
Yeah. So, I'm plus size. Y'all can't see me, but I'm a size 12. So I've been there, done that. This hits home to me. So in terms of that, I've actually heard of this club before. In terms of aesthetics, they mostly appeal to like the model type, which I get. So my thing is as a true friend, I understand if they wanted men to trick on them, whatever the case may be. As a friend, you don't leave me hanging outside. Either we're going to go to the next club, we're going to figure something out, because best and believe if our goal is to find men to spend drinks on us, buy food for us, we could do that at the next club. It doesn't have to be this one. So the fact that they embarrassed their friend, put her in an Uber and left her there alone on New Year's Eve, that's a problem. Those weren't friends to begin with.
Mm-hmm.
Period.
So, Caressa, they in Miami, huh?
They in Miami, yep.
You could just slide to another club and when the ball about to drop.
You can, depending on which part of Miami you at. Yes, you can. You could find any place to go. It's Miami. You could go to South Beach and there's people out there walking, drinking, lit. Like you don't even have to be inside to be lit in Miami. You could walk down
Mama,
the
but you
strip
got the
and
money.
outside
You got the
chilling.
money. You got the funds, Carissa. They ain't had the money to do that.
So no, but I get. But my thing is, it's like at the end of the day, they just ruined the friendship, and not to mention psychologically what they just did to their plus size friend. And again, we don't know how plus size she is because size 12 is considered heavily plus size. Like when I'm in Miami, I'm like, damn, and I'm only a size 12. The average American female is a size 14, so I'm smaller than average. But Miami's a different aesthetic, so I understand that. But at the end of the day, those women, they're not true friends because at the end of the day, if one can't get in, none of us is going in. That's how it should be.
Did you say the average American woman is a 14?
It's a 14. I looked it up. The average American woman is a size 14. That is correct.
Really?
Look it up.
For the record, though, Carissa, you look good.
17%.
Need to let you know that, Mama. So, yeah.
Thank you.
Dang, hold on. Let me look this up. So okay. So here's what I know, right? If you hear when the girl opening in that, she had a connection to this particular club. Right. So she was able to get free access, this, that, and the third. She set it all up for her team to go. Obviously, she didn't tell him she had, you know what I mean?
So did she really set it up?
Maybe she omitted that so that they wouldn't curve her.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Size 14, you say? Hold on, let me look this up, man.
Look it up. That's right. Look it up.
I was gonna say that's the first time I heard that too.
Size 14.
So essentially, but just we can wrap this up, right? You guys don't agree with what her friends did to her.
No, they were dead wrong.
Becca?
No, they were wrong. Yeah.
Aaliyah? You gotta talk just because it'll be a podcast too. Are you on mute still? There you go. It was wrong.
Oh my goodness.
Aaliyah, your shit chopped again. So just drop, come back in. That's all. Your microphone chopped. Yeah. Caressa?
Hamp, you used the terminology friends, but the associates were wrong.
Nah, hey, Caressa. I want to believe you, right? But they can't be friends until they ain't. They your friends while they doing you bad. Alpo and Richie was friends in the tunnel at the train station when he smoked them. You see, we can't conveniently go in and out of it like, oh, they did me dirty. Now you ain't my friend. Nah, you was my friend when you did me dirty. Right? Because that's how you learn more from it. Because think about it. When you're trying to say a person is just somebody you know, an associate, the impact ain't there. But when you know your friend did you dirty, I think that's something you either going. But like you said, it's gonna be heavy though, you know.
For sure.
Wife school, friends was dead wrong.
Yeah.
Y'all can hear me?
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
you good now? And we heard your answer too. Well, we read your lips because your microphone was terrible. So you good now. Callie,
You already know they were dead wrong.
Coach Tay.
Yeah, that was trifling.
Okay, all right, edify me. Is that waist size or draw size? Or how you say panty size?
That's waist size, right?
That's pant. Yeah,
Or
it's pant size.
Oh, I
It
thought it was
it,
like
it
dress
covers the
size.
waist and the hips. Yeah, 14.
I didn't know that.
Me either.
Hey, girl.
Average pant size. Wow. Okay, so many sources estimate the average U.S. adult woman's clothing size falls roughly around 16 to 18
Oh, it's gone up.
Damn.
in women's pants and dress sizes. The estimate aligns with broader trends in body measurements and apparel research, although it's generalization rather than a precise scientific mean of actual sizes worn. Sizing is not standardized. A 16 in one brand might be, so then it just goes into that.
Right. That's true.
Mhm.
So I guess if we do more online shopping from China or whatever like that, then I guess it could be, 16 because they run small.
Yeah.
Yes. Damn. Like, share, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend. Hit that like button right now if you can. That helps the channel the most. Sun Kid, Shalom. We got 380 people in the chat. Please hit the like button. Please hit the like button. Be nice. What's popping? He said £1 equals $1 ass club. Mr. Walker, salute.
That's crazy.
Uh-huh. Salute to my brother Mr. Walker in the building who been a member for 7 months, man. Salute to Singles by Choices. The brothers putting in mad work over there. I'm proud of y'all. Appreciate y'all for coming through, man. So let's get to this, man. Damn, 18, huh?
You know what though? You know what's a better thing though? Because sometimes when you do the measurements, whatever, because
I don't want to hear it, Callie.
no, I'm saying, I think a better way to look it up would be what are the average measurements? Because a measurement for hip size 44 could be like a 16 or it could be a 14 to the whole point. All right, go ahead.
I'm already
I was trying to
it's
help.
burned into my subconscious now.
I was trying to help. You know what I'm saying? It's to be more accurate. But okay.
Those is 18 though. You heard? Those draws are a blanket.
That's a little fetish shit. Like,
golly.
Or some sexy lace.
Damn, man. That's
lace blankets.
I mean, I know. I know when I was wearing the size 14, I was not happy. Okay. Let me just say that.
All right. Why do women? So I pose as a question. Maybe it's a statement. Let's get y'all answer, right? Why do women keep women single? Huh?
Because if you got a nigga, you can't hang out with me. You busy.
Maybe. But what about the other way around? How do women speak about marriage?
They speak against it. Like, single is the way to be. It is not. Nobody wants to be out here. We constantly talk about how bad the dating pool is, right? Mm-hmm. But people itching to get out of their long-term relationships and marriages to get out here and do what? Play in the dirt, play in the mud. So yeah, I think it's that whole pick me theory, which I learned about here on YouTube, thanks to y'all, my educators. Those types of things and that type of rhetoric that we are, we champion that. So we're keeping each other single, making it seem like it's the thing to do. And, oh yeah, I don't want, a family. I don't want to build my community with my Black man. We sound crazy, but.
Go.
Yeah, I don't know about anybody itching to leave a long-term relationship. From what I do see, I see apprehension as far as getting into one, and that could be from past experiences or just spending too much time on the internet or whatever, listening to people you're not interested in anyway. But yeah, I don't see people itching to leave no relationship like that. But what I do see people being apprehensive into getting into one. So they talk against the marriage as far as you being a slave or whatever like that, and all this kind of stuff like that. And submission is a bad word and all this kind of stuff. That's what I do here from the more the more exaggerated female spaces.
Becca?
Women don't like being told what to do. We talk about how we want to wear what we want to wear. We talk about how we want to do what we want to do. We can't be told that we can't do this and we can't do that. Submissiveness is like a cuss word, like all those points that we hear all the time, and how we communicate it, that we don't need men. We can do this, we can do that. Our daddies taught us this, so we don't need men to do this for us. We make our own money. We take care of ourselves.
Anybody else? I mean, here's the other thing, right? We always say grandma only stayed because she had to. That is a consistent sentiment. They only
Yeah,
was
they
in
make it seem.
marriages.
That's why.
Hold on.
No, because
Hold on. They was only in marriages because they had to be. They didn't want to stay with the man. It's been said, I don't know if it was any of y'all, that they've been edified. Get your own job, get your education, make your own money, so you don't have this dependency, right? When people don't realize interdependency is valuable to people,
Very much.
you know. I'm done. Who was talking?
Aaliyah.
Aaliyah. Correct. Go ahead.
Now
It's
go
on
ahead,
you.
Aaliyah. Yeah.
It's on you.
No, I was just saying. Wait, can y'all hear me?
We can hear you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I was just saying that like we spoke about how like women already create a specific echo chamber with each other, right? And so wait, I lost my train of thought. Fuck. All right, no, never mind. I lost my train of thought.
You'll get it once the ladies start talking again. It'll come back. So I think it was Saad or Caressa. I wasn't sure.
I was gonna say my thought on this is the whole, and I agree with that statement that grandma stayed because she had to. Also, too, in terms of women needing men, I'm not one of those women that believe I need a man. I've lived alone for several years. I manage my bills on my own, so I don't need you. However, at the end of the day, I want you. So whenever I'm in a relationship with a man, it's because he is wanted, not needed. And for me to be in a relationship with you, I feel as though I'm going to value you more when I want you and I don't need you for something. Meaning, if this isn't working out anymore, I'm not going to keep you around because I need your half of the bills. I'm going to make a valid effort to work on it because you are who I choose to be with. You are who I want to be with. I don't need nothing from you, but I want you. And I think that's a big difference.
Go ahead, Saad.
I agree with the sentiment.
Okay, so let's all go. And Callie, you say you do not agree or you do agree?
I do agree
Okay,
with the sentiment.
go ahead, Saad.
I know because I'm on the fence with this because it's like I feel like we definitely do keep other women single, but I don't know if it's always like intentional. I think it's just a lot of miseducation forced with survival, like because it's like sometimes you can feel like you're doing something for a good thing and then it could be the like your kryptonite. So I'm like saying I don't need no nigga or I'm good without a man. In return, you start getting comfortable. You just like you feel like you don't have to, not I don't want to say tolerate, but put up with certain stuff, or it's just like it's okay because I can replace it, or we just I don't know.
Saad, let
Come
me
in.
ask you. Yeah. No, I understand what you're saying. Let's drill it in a little bit, right? So the lens that we're looking at first is usually what we don't look at, right? If you
Right.
notice, I put women, I didn't put single women because that's what I think our subconscious think it should say.
Right.
you know. But what has been your experience with women that are in long-term marriages or relationships? Are they speaking highly upon those constructs, or are they saying do these things that potentially go against those constructs?
Me personally,
Yeah.
seeing my mom, yes. I haven't
Mm.
really been around a lot of married women
Okay.
into Discord. So just from my experience with the women I'm around, they really do speak highly of it.
Okay. 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 Because I'm just thinking about the sentiments regarding marriage and things of that
Right.
nature. And when I hear women saying they have an emergency fund, a married woman that I grew up with said she has an emergency fund, you know, um, for just because that's what she was taught coming up, you know. So I'm asking, how do these people speak on it? You know what I mean? So it's interesting. But Callie,
Yeah,
you
but
said you
even that,
agree.
oh, sorry.
Go ahead, talk your
I
shit,
was
and
about to
then
say, because even
I'll
that
ask for that.
thought, it grows a seed of doubt. So now it's like you always calculating for something to go wrong. Or am I
Yeah.
crazy?
No, no, yeah, yeah. It's doubt. Yeah, doubt in any relationship can cause turmoil for sure. Now, Callie said she agreed with the want and not need. Let me read the super chat in real time. Let's see if the men share this sentiment. RLC, what's good, baby? Good to see you, man. Hope all is well. With the $5 says, "What up, though? Hamp, what's popping? Been a minute, indeed." Caressa, men rather be needed than wanted. Telling man you don't need him is not flattering to most. Let me do this, Caressa. As you respond to that, men, do you agree with the standard RLC's sentiment? And then, Caressa, what you think about the super chat?
Honestly, I don't agree with it. Most men, I feel as though who want to be needed, those are sugar daddies. Because what are you needed for? What are you providing for me? What do I need you for? I'm saying,
Damn.
men, I feel as though you should rather appreciate being wanted because at the end of the day, technically, we don't need you. If I need you for something, how do you know that I'm here for all the right reasons? I could just be here because you're tricking on me.
But outside of the tricking, you don't think that a man gives you a certain type of like protection and like just like a I don't like a warmth, like I don't know.
I mean, and my
Girl,
ADT does that also. Once I push that button, they're here in under 60 seconds. So what do
60
I need? What
But
do
seconds.
I
like in
need?
real time,
I think so.
like in real time, don't you feel comfortable having a man that might be able to protect you?
Yeah.
Somebody try to run up.
Yeah, that's provision. It's not just about a financial aspect. And I think that's the lens everybody's looking at it from, which is
Mhm.
cool. Yeah, you can, we can pay our own bills, but you need a man for other things outside of paying your bills.
shit. What about companionship?
Yeah, because
It
once
get
you when
lonely.
you
But
when
Like
you
what
don't
the
pay your
fuck?
ADT,
But again,
that
that's my
service is
Well,
done.
that's
point.
the
That's
wanted
extra
part.
service.
He's wanted for companionship. He's
Okay,
not needed for companionship. I
I
want you
got
in
you.
my bed. I don't need you in my bed.
oh,
That's
I
the
I don't
difference.
know. I think I still need a man a little bit, Carissa.
I need
Cause
my
like
man.
I
Man,
like this is why I be like
You
I'm on
don't
the
want a
fence. Cause
family. You need
I'm
a
sorry.
man to start a
Yeah,
family.
there's things you need a
what?
man.
Y'all sound
You need a
crazy.
man to start a
Mhm.
I
family.
mean,
Like you don't want to start a family.
the thing is, when that's the point. You want
You
to start a
want a
family. You
family.
have to get to that point
I
where
feel like
you,
I'm young, but I feel like I need to start a family. I want some kids. Like I want a couple kids, one maybe two. Like I
Yeah,
want to
you
see my genes. You know, match with another person's genes. Just see that in real. Like you don't want to. Like y'all don't ever think about us as humans for real. Like let's think about it for real. Like us as women, we could literally push out a whole human. Y'all don't want to see how that happens for real. Like y'all don't want to experience human life. Like we are dead
I have
creatures
a
walking on
lot
this
of us
earth.
have children.
a lot of us
Yeah.
have been there already. So
Well,
we're looking at
I
it from
know
a
y'all. I'm
different
just talking about. I'm not talking to
perspective.
y'all, but I'm just saying, like for me being young, I want to experience this stuff. Like, yeah, y'all been there. Exactly. I want to experience that.
Yeah.
I want it. I need. I feel like I need it. Like
And you
Yeah.
can
And
I
still
and
need
you
have
that.
that without having
I
a
need
man.
that.
There's
Oh,
IVF in
yeah,
vitro.
and this is
Caressa,
the
I just have
issue right
a
there.
quick question for
I
you.
would advise
Family.
you not to listen to what Carissa is saying
No,
because
I'm
that's
just letting her
what
know
she
that
wants
there's
for her
option.
life.
There's
For
same-sex
how you
couples
want to
that
go
are
about
both
it, the
women,
traditional
and they
manner.
Hey,
still
Caressa,
decide.
you got let her properly rebuttal, and then you can retort.
The way that you want to do it is how ideally it should be done. Now,
The
having
you
all
is
these
Aaliyah.
definitions and this and alternatives like wavering, that's not the way to do it. And Aaliyah, you stay the course and stay hopeful and happy because that's what men want. They want to see a woman that's happy about doing these things, and the need, the want, it's all encompassing. And I think you're doing it the right way because you seem very happy. And if somebody says there's other ways to do it, that right there, that's already planting bad seeds in your good soil.
It's not. It's giving alternatives that are out there for
But
women.
she's
I
not
mean, I'm
seeking
just
those
saying.
alternatives. She didn't
Let her
ask for
retort. Go ahead, Caressa.
To force something down someone's throat just to make them feel as though you need a man to procreate and have a family, you do not need that man. There's other means. You can go to a sperm bank. I mean, there's different types of families nowadays. To say that you need that man, and I'm just keeping it real with you. You may want that man. You may
It's
want
free.
his desire. You
I
may
can have
want
a
his
I can
man.
have a
Let her
family for
finish her
free.
thought. Let her finish. Let her finish her thought. Go ahead, Caressa. That last line we missed.
I'm just saying, if you don't have that man in your life, are you going to suffocate at night if he's not in your bed? You're not.
Yeah, I am.
I
Okay,
might,
so
but I might.
okay,
No, wait, but I
so
might though.
Hold on. Let
And
Aaliyah respond. Go ahead, Aaliyah.
I might.
I
Is
will.
that so
I
wrong?
promise you won't.
I will.
The rose actually works better than the man. That's
Girl,
a little bit of advice.
Rose, are you
Wow.
kidding me?
The
hit
rose
me up.
works a little
Hit
bit
me up.
better
Throw that
than.
rose away.
I
okay,
don't even. I'm not
so
even the
here,
type to talk about, that
so
stuff.
here's the fork in the road where me and Carissa go
Diverse.
differently, right? Yeah, we divert. Okay, so I wouldn't want to go that route without procreating with an actual man, right? So if I want to have a family, whatever like that, I feel like I need a man in order to do that because I need that man there to be the father to those children, right? So that's where the part. But it's like everything else, like before that, you know what I'm saying? Then I'm with you on Caressa. 100% full stop.
Can I
But
just
when
say,
it comes to that piece of it, yeah, I feel like you gonna need a man for that. Need, but the initial thing about wanting a family, that's the want part. But in order for me to achieve my want, I'm going to need this
Yes.
other thing. You know what I'm saying?
Caressa, I do have a quick question for you. So when you call ADT, who comes?
They're gonna send either fire or police, EMT, depending on what their emergency is.
They're
Who
males.
who are they?
man,
For the most part.
Male
For the
or
most part.
female, male or female.
For the most
Whoever's
part though,
working with
majority
you
of them are what?
that- Male or female, whoever's working
Yeah,
with
but
you that day.
we ain't talking about random people. We talking about somebody that you want in your life.
Well, no, I
Whatever, like
understand that, but she said she calls
yeah.
ADT. That's
Right.
the
And
only
I
thing that
said
I'm
want.
referring to right
And
now.
again, that's why I'm saying if I have a man in my life, I want him. It's not because I need him. If I'm going to bring a man into my space, I'm not going to bring him in there because someone might break in at 2 a.m. and I need you to go downstairs and see what's going on. I could do that myself. I have a machete.
I might.
You don't think I can handle that on my
Are
own?
What?
I mean, I'm
But
believing.
what's wrong with
Yeah.
wanting? But what's wrong with feeling like you need? I don't want to have to get out the bed in the middle of the night to check who's downstairs.
listen. Okay, so it's more. It's more.
I don't want to do that. You see, when we talk about wants, I don't want to do that.
facts?
So I
And I'm
just
trained
feel
to.
like if I have a man
I'm a
sleeping with me at night and I hear something downstairs,
it.
my man is gonna get up and check what's going on downstairs because I don't want to do that. You see what
All right,
I'm
let's
saying?
all right,
Where
let's
y'all living at though?
Knocked out snoring and you nudging him trying to get him out of bed and he's still not getting up.
Trying.
He's snoring.
If I hear something downstairs, my man gonna get up and check that. I don't know what.
all right, all right, all right. Y'all hold on for a second. Go ahead, Coach Tay and Becca, finish your sentiments.
Okay, I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna leave y'all alone. So I think we're missing it. So it sounds to me like all we need a man for is money and sperm. So I think we're missing the other parts of the provision and how a man is leading and guiding your life. not just, oh, I want to have a baby, so I need a man, or I need my bills paid, so I need a man. No, okay. Even to your point, that can happen without a man, right? With science or whatever. But you need a man for other things. So you might not need a man for that, but you still need a man. And I'm done.
Need him for what though? What do I specifically need him for that I cannot accomplish on my own?
Protection. You need somebody
I
to
can accomplish that on my own.
make decisions. You need somebody to tell you what to do. Because I know we don't like it. We need it. We need it. We don't want it. But you know.
Damn, we don't even believe in love.
Love ain't got nothing to do with it. Well,
I mean, but still, when you're in love with someone, if you have that undying love to the point where, yes, even on the days that the love ain't there no fucking more, you still rocking out. It's like it's because of that companionship about what y'all can build together. I'm with you, Tay. Like
but
being
no,
under the cover of a man, it do hit different.
A
It
man that's
provides you a
going to
level
fight
of
and battle
softness
for you. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. He's going to provide more than money and sperm to you. He's going to guide your life. He's going to make it better. You're going to be his helpmate. Y'all going to build together. That's how we can't have the community without the woman. But yes, the woman needs the man.
And that's how it was set up. That's how it's set up.
That's how it's.
You got a plug, you got a giver, you got a receiver. Boom, you make children, you multiply. That's how it's set up. You on your own cannot do nothing. You just gonna be you and go in the ground as you. Him, if he doesn't come together with a woman, he's just gonna go on the ground as him. It's designed to come together. But I don't know why we don't see that.
So all I'm saying is,
I just want to say this to the fellas. And Caressa, that's my man's, right? If you a woman, go ask her right now. Okay, go ask her, fellas. Just don't turn your phone off. Just go in the other room and ask her. Babe, do you need me or want me? Depending on her answer, you might have to make some decisions. A wanted man is a man that is not on a stable foundation. There ain't no way everything you add to a woman's life for her to say, "No, I don't need you, I want you." Unless you're not adding much. Or she don't think you added much. Because that happens. But I'd be fearful for you in that relationship if she's saying she wants you and don't need you. Damn, man.
You know what all I thought about? It's just like a wanted man is a replaceable nigga.
So is a needed one, because if I need you for a purpose. And the moment I no longer need you, are you still going to stick around? Am I going to keep you around if I no longer need you for whatever it is that you're doing for me?
Caressa, you're hold on, so let me get this. Caressa, you're it's like you're scapegoating need, right? Because you're placing it on things that you deem tangible. You are willingly ignoring the intangible nature of relationship. So you need companionship. Like people need that, you know? And so if we continue to ignore those things when we're using the word need, that's how you're able to make this argument. So what people do you need in your life if you don't need the person that puts his penis in your vagina? Damn, we always forget about that, right? He nutting in me. He's sweating on me. I don't need him. I guess because we think sex is like for play. But what about your parents? Do you need them? Do you need your kids? Do you need, like, who do you need if not the man who you give yourself to? It's not rhetorical. Sorry.
I mean, in terms of your parents, unfortunately, there's people out there, their parents may have died when they were very young. And, they were able to have very thriving lives without them. So to say that that's needed in order for you to prosper, I would disagree with that. And that's why it boils back to the argument of, in my opinion, I think a man that I'm going to
wait. Sorry. That's so you're saying that you know people who have thrived without parents.
There's people who thrive without their
So you're
parents.
saying they didn't need parents? Let me ask you a question.
I'm saying they were able to thrive without them. There's situations like that because not everybody grew up with a happy family. Not everybody grew up with a mom.
But I don't understand. I don't understand your reply though. I'm saying, Caressa, if you don't need the person who you lay with, who you sleep with every night, right? You're literally building things together. If you don't need that person, who do you need? Is there anybody, or you don't see anybody that you need?
That's going to be an individual question because
I'm
people
asking.
are going to value certain people.
I'm asking you.
That value is going to be dependent on exactly who the person is. And
I'm asking you.
For me specifically?
Yeah, like do you see anybody? Yeah.
I mean, I can't really, I don't want to give I can't give an answer to that on who I need. I know who I want in my life, but in terms of who I need in my life, I don't see me stopping without anybody not being there. So
okay, yeah, no, I agree. We may work our way through. A lot of us these definitely go through the motions, and we can appear like we okay. You'd be surprised what people do in their bedroom with the lights off, by themselves when it's only their thoughts, because there's only so much scrolling you can do, But I understand what you're saying, I think remember when you conveyed like when your previous marriage, it was flipped. You didn't have no shoulder to lean on, so now you like, fuck would I do that again for, right? Because you had to prop that nigga up. So it's almost like it may have skewed your view of this shit too.
I mean, that could be because we do learn from our experiences and we learn to do things differently based on life experiences.
Yeah. No, yeah, I'm just thinking through it, like as we, you know what I mean? Because we trying to work to see like
right, but it's not necessarily a negative thing. To me, like I said, not needing a man but wanting a man to me is different because honestly I value him differently. And there's going to be some naysayers, oh, she ain't got a man, this, that, and the other. Actually, I do have a man. I'm very happy with him and he is wanted. And I'm almost on the verge of saying I love that man, but that's a man that I want in my life. He brings value into my life. But do I need him? No, I don't fucking need him.
Oof. He ain't
sorry,
there.
Babe. He's probably watching.
Why you feel like you needed to say sorry?
And that's a
Why
problem.
you felt like you needed to say sorry? Wait, why you felt like you needed to say sorry?
So fragile, and
and so is the woman's even more.
Don't want to hurt his little ego.
Jeez.
Do you tell your friends like, oh, you don't need a man, y'all? Like,
I don't know. That's the thing. So with me, in terms of my friends, unless I don't give unsolicited advice, like I'm not one of those people. I'm not going to go to you. You don't need a man. You don't need to do this. You don't need to do that. If you come to me and if you ask me for advice, I'm going to keep it real with you. And I'm going to let you know, well, this is my opinion on that situation.
What about like girl talk? Like when we just sit in, we kiki and chit chatting. You speaking your,
like I said,
right.
Everybody has an opinion. It doesn't mean what I'm saying is going to be, this is what it is. I'm just letting you know, this is how I view things. This is what I've experienced. This is my 2 cents. Everybody got their own 2 cents.
So if I come to you and I'm just, I want to vent about my man and everything like that, you going to tell me I shouldn't need, what you going to tell me?
Like if I'm situation, I can't give you an answer to that if I don't know what the situation is.
Yeah, like my friends.
Any situation you want. Any situation you want.
It's a situation. If you and your man, you guys have been married for 10 years and you're hitting a bump in the road, I would probably tell you to work on that. I'm not here advocating, oh, just leave at any minute. What I'm saying is you don't need him. You're not going to stop breathing tomorrow if he's not in your space. At the
What
same
about
time,
if I'm single? What about if I'm single and I'm looking for a man? Like I want, and I feel like I need a man. Like, and I come to you, I'll be like, I really feel like I need a man. Like, I just need a man. I've been single for too long, and I'm just ready to settle down. I really want, and I need a man at this point.
that's
What you
what you
gonna say?
desire. That's what you're wanting to do. Then go ahead, because that's what you desire at that moment. Whatever you desire at that moment is whatever works for you. What works for me does not work for you. I'm the type of person, I don't police nobody's pussy, nobody's life. Like, everybody can do what they want. I'm not one of those people. There's a lot of naysayers out there. There's a lot of people that I've met, especially YouTube, and I will say there's a lot of opinions. Everybody always want to hold everybody accountable, tell people what they should be doing with their lives. No shade, maybe a little shade. I'm not that person. I'm just saying, I'm not that person.
But you know what?
Yeah, like that sound like some hating shit though. If your home if your girl coming to you and like, yeah, I feel like I need a man. Like, girl, you don't need no man. Like that sound like some hating shit.
No, but that's not what I said. I
Yeah,
said
no,
that
yeah, no, I'm agreeing with you. Why would you even say that to that person if that's what they talking
Right.
about? That's
Right.
what they want. Why would
We
you
have
even
to,
say that?
friend.
but what it is though, and I'm sorry, you can get right in. We have to be consistent and continue to listen to everything that's been said in the conversation. So when Aaliyah says she wants a kid, right? She wants a family, right? That's the things that she needs in her life. It was offered to her. You know, you don't need a man for that, right? You can get in vitro fertilization. So it may not sound like an overt hate thing, right? But what manifests is what people their presupposition. Oftentimes, we want people to either have our experience or learn from our experience. So what we do is project.
Mm-hmm.
You see, so Callie, I understand what you're saying in that instance, but in the entirety of the conversation, when she said a thing, the opposite was said. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Okay,
Sorry.
I see
Yeah,
your point.
not pigeonholing, but we just listening to everything. Go ahead, Saw.
Yeah,
That was a good point. But also we gotta hold ourselves accountable. Because if we know a motherfucker just tell us any old thing, we have to be able to process in real time. Okay, I don't need to be taking advice from this person. And two, if this is the person that is giving me this shitty advice, maybe I need to find people that are on the same path that I am on, that could give me that encouraging words because they lived a life. So
Let me
that's just my
show.
opinion.
So this is what we was walking down and saw. I think that's valuable. And this I'm saying, women, because single. I don't even know if the thing matters because single is a adjective, right? Uh, Divorced, married, engaged, but it's just our experience, man. Let me show y'all this, right? Like, share, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend. Hit that like button right now if you can. That helps the channel the most. John with the 5 says, lames bag Jones every day. Men can spot a lame by how his woman presents themselves. Jesus Christ. Frederick been a member for 5 months. Says, healthy new year, everyone. Salute. Hank Deasy been a member for 25 months. Perfect. Hank Deasy, what up, OG? He said, great evening, Hamp and ladies. My brother Black with the 5 says, I want to be essential personnel, not a seasonal worker. Sherelle with the $2 says, I'm with Caressa, girl. Need is a strong word.
Mm-hmm.
O'Shea with the $5 says, telling your dude you want but not need him is like a dude telling his chick, I love you, but I'm not in love with you. That shit hits different.
It
Uncle Rick.
do.
Uncle Rick was popping with the $5 says, I want to join the gym is way different than I need to go to the gym. I see why some people get. Peace, Hamp, and the ladies. Salute, 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 salute. So let me show y'all this, right? And it just furthers this premise, and I got a couple more, right? So me personally.
And keep single women single by telling us to do anything but get married. They tell us to focus on ourselves, focus on our hobbies, travel, make money, buy our own homes, spend time with our pets, our children, travel, whatever makes us happy, but by no means attach ourselves legally to men. I somehow ended up on the divorce effect side of TikTok, and I am seeing the effects of these women who have been married and what they look like when they were married versus what they look like when they were divorced. And it looks like two totally different people because men drain the life out of you. They take your energy, they take your radiance, they take your beauty, they have you exhausted, tired, you can't lose weight, you skin breaking out, your cycle's irregular, you're exhausted, you're stuck in the bed. Y'all cannot convince single women that they're missing anything, especially as it relates to the man free home. Married women keep single women single by telling.
That's what I was saying. Women, man. Is the goal still marriage?
Why you ain't show us the pictures
What pictures?
of the before and after?
What?
Didn't she say like before marriage they looked at this way and then after marriage they started to glow? I wanted to see.
That's what she said. I don't know what she talking about.
Yeah, like her video low key make people want to stay single too.
Huh?
Like I said, her video make people want to stay single too. Like she low key contributing to it. Like she talking about them, how they look and stuff like that. Is that like do she be thinking about why they look like that? Like why you just saying they blink it like and then she made it seem like they look like that because of the man. That like she said men drain the life out of women. Like why is she saying that?
Usually, I believe because
Why is she
I was
saying
married
that?
before. I'd seen the comment, Miss Tiff. I was married before, and sometimes you just let yourself go
Come on,
because
white
you put
girl.
everybody
With
before
this
yourself.
sometimes madness. Come on, man.
Okay, you let yourself go because those are choices that you make, and you
Mm.
think that the love's there, and people, you get comfortable. So it's your choice. It's your mouth. It's your stomach. It's your stress. All these things that you can deal with within a relationship. It's just that you are not prioritizing that part of you and giving it to everyone else instead of setting boundaries and taking care of yourself during your relationship.
Damn. Yeah, he stuff them Twinkies down your throat, right? Wife school?
No, but we
Well,
did eat out. But no.
I'm tr- I'm trying to decide if I'm going to like say this because
say it, son.
because like I feel where you coming from, wife school, but
Uh-oh.
like sometimes if you get with a man that really
Sometime.
ain't
Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on.
because it do because okay so it is. You can get with a nigga that ain't shit and he is sucking the life out of you. So I felt where she was coming from. Like it drained you. So yes, you should prioritize and have these boundaries. But when you have someone that's having a psychological mind fuck with you and you're trying to process that and then process your life and all that other shit and then trying to process how to get the fuck out of that at the same time, shit, you may eat a
Do you
couple Twinkies just to feel okay.
have you
And
ever thought of
that's
the
the wrong
premise
way to
that
do it.
like
And that's why we have the average 18, 16 waistline because now we're going to a food instead of dealing
I'm
with our
not saying it's
problems.
okay, but I'm saying the nigga was stressing me out.
but you don't think like maybe you were stressed out because of the chaos like the chaos that you was causing in the relationship?
No,
Damn.
I feel like that could have been, but it's
The
always two
same way
sides of
as the
it's two sides of everything.
but
So what
why
we're
y'all
not gonna
always
act like
choose
is
to
that the
choose
nigga
that
is
side first?
rainbows and
But why y'all
lollipops
always choose
all
that
day.
side first
We do
though?
have a caliber of men that frankly are just fucked up. Just like the bitches fucked up, the niggas are equally fucked up. We all
So why
fucked
we
up out
only be
here.
talking about the men being fucked up
Mhm.
if it's equally?
We're
Because
equally fucked up.
we don't want to take accountability.
Yeah.
We don't want to take accountability.
Yeah.
That comes up
So
time and time again.
we're not about to do that.
No,
So the
we have to
accountability
do it
is
We
on
because
have to.
us.
Break it
But
Accountability.
up.
at the end of the day, we're not about to act like we just. I'm so accountable. I can protect who comes into my parameter, but niggas are crafty. Bitches are crafty. They
All
can
right,
sneak
no,
in
so
there.
actually, you
So
but
are
let's
just to
speak on
see,
crafty
it on
when
an
just
you
no,
equal
are.
because
level.
y'all pretend
She
like
wasn't
everybody
speaking on
just
the
have
equal
all this
level.
powerful discernment and that can't nobody get hoodwinked out here. Like what?
Yeah, but we're saying that everybody gets hoodwinked. Like it could be everybody. Like it's both. But y'all be making it seem like it's just men be
Oh no,
draining
I don't
women.
make it like that,
Not
sweetheart.
Yeah,
well.
you
Just
did
saying,
because you
don't
You
said
feel
said
all
you
women
felt her.
ain't
That's
rose
the
and pretty,
video.
but
That's
like,
essentially what the premise of the video was.
yeah.
Like men be draining
Because, like
women.
I said, I can feel her. So at the same
So
time,
so
I'm like,
y'all.
whoa, this a little too much. I do feel her because there are women who just end up with a fucked up nigga and they going through shit. And that's why she's saying that. I'm not saying that all the niggas is fucked up. I'm not saying that at all.
But usually we go into those situations with rose-colored glasses and no
Thinking
discernment.
every man,
So you're gonna
thinking
get
every man is
dragged
fucked up.
based
Yeah.
off your emotions because you had no logic or discernment behind anything. And 2020 hindsight, as we all get up here, I was young and dumb, and we say all these things, but we
All
were
I'm
low at
saying
that point. So
is,
you're gonna attract this your equal. A relationship is your mirror, and then your marriage is a mirror. So we need to get better at being a better mirror so that we can attract somebody that will reflect what we would like to see. But first, we have to be those things. But unfortunately, we learned that late, and then we learn from bad advice.
so I agree with stuff like that. Absolutely, it could be a mirror. But at the end of the day, people are attracted to good, genuine healer. Like the aura, they're attracted to that. So it doesn't matter how much discernment you have, they can sneak in there. Like y'all discernment don't be on the beam. Like what?
Nobody's saying that,
Yeah.
but
So when somebody
I'm
pattern
just
shows
saying
you
it can
recognition.
happen
what
to anybody. Y'all just be acting like it can't happen.
After a
so
while,
when
Pattern
somebody shows
recognition.
you once somebody shows you who they are, do we have that choice to be like, okay, we see that this person is messed up and we know that it's going to be hard, but do we ultimately have that choice to make the decision to walk away so that it's better for ourselves, or are we being forced to stay there?
I really hate when y'all do this
It's okay.
because I
I'm
have
okay with
said
that.
it 1,000 times.
Hmm.
I agree with all of y'all beautiful sisters up here. But what I'm
Hmm.
still saying is that with all that discernment and giving up and going, just saying no, I'm standing on my boundaries. You still could get finesse. You still could get hurt. You still could get jaded.
But
So
it just
yes,
seems like
we're
women
going to
is
take
always getting hurt and
accountability.
always
But I
getting
can see
dated.
where she coming from. And next subject.
Yeah, no, we're not saying that. I think, well, I
Y'all
know
make
what
it seem
you're saying,
like y'all
but
always getting
we have to learn how to not play
hurt.
the victim afterwards. Like everybody gets hoodwinked. We understand that. But it's about how you move after that. And are you making better choices because of that?
Of course, you're
That
going to
that was
try to make the best choices.
no,
right.
Of
what?
course, you will want to. But what we not about to act like ain't everybody don't just think so consciously. There's not a lot of conscious motherfuckers out here these days.
I understand that, but once you see a bad apple, you can identify the bad apple, and we don't have to keep talking about the bad apple. We can now be like, okay, we know that there's other good apples, and we know what we need in our lives. We know that we don't need to be with that bad apple. We don't need to eat that apple. So it's not just about, oh, we have all this clairvoyance and we have, no, it's about, okay, we recognize this thing as a thing. Now, what do we need to do for ourselves? So it doesn't matter that this thing is a thing, it's going to be that thing. We need to now be
I'm
more,
sorry.
we need to be more self aware and continue that mindset moving forward and being like, okay, now we know what this flag is right here. Don't go back to this, even if it comes out all gold and it smells nice, it looks nice. We already know and we see that flag right there. Keep it there. So it's not just about having discernment and that we just know we're seeing and
So
knowing
what
all.
I'm saying is you process that, you do all of that.
Mm-hmm.
People do that. They
Mm-hmm.
take it and they make a mental note. And then with that mental note, they be like, maybe I should tell someone else. Niggas could be fucked up. Niggas could do this. Niggas could do that. And it's not even from a standard of I just don't want nobody to be together. It's because I want you to be aware. I want you to be cognizant or whatever the fucking word is of what is out there. I want you to know what is out there and to protect yourself.
But we know that
It's up
bad
to
thing is a
you,
thing.
like you said, we have to hold ourselves accountable. So it's up to me then to take what I can get from that conversation and take what I can't and work
Mhm.
around it.
Are you
Like,
holding
okay,
yourself
I'm not gonna
accountable
just be
though?
out here just like having my guard up, thinking just niggas ain't shit. But no, I'm gonna know that hey, he can do this, he can do that.
You got so so we're conveying that you can get duped, right? We can get hoodwinked essentially, right? We won't get it right 100% of the time. So what sentiment do you guys agree with? Do you guys agree with the sentiment that you attract what you are or no?
I agree.
I
I
agree. I
don't.
agree with that. I do. I agree that you do attract what you are. And the reason why you don't know that you do a lot of the times is because you're not aware of who you are. You're not aware of how you present yourself. You're not aware of yourself at all. So then when that attraction that you have, that person brings that same, it may not look the same, but it's that same energy. It's because of you. It's not because of them and their issues. It's because of what you attracted and what you've seen in them. You actually seen yourself. And because you can't face yourself, you
So
decided to go with that because it looked familiar and smelled familiar.
did you hear what else she said? Because I want to make sure we are analyzing the clip. She's like, these married women look terrible. Do you guys believe that or know that to be true?
I don't believe everything on social media.
For
Just
the
because they
majority,
post it doesn't mean it's
I'm
true.
talking about anecdotally. Do you believe that is that true about the most of the married women you know?
No,
No.
that's not true.
Cause I'm trying to figure out what did we glean from the clip. Oh, Carissa, you disagree? The married women that you know look like they on they deathbed or something, as she described it.
I think sometimes, not all the time, but I do believe sometimes a woman.
Majority, minority of the time.
Maybe the majority of the time I have seen a lot of women lose themselves in relationships because they're so focused on taking care of the household, the children. They oftentimes put everyone first before they put themselves first. So I do see that often.
Are you so that reply means they look bad? Because that's the point I'm trying to understand.
Um Obviously, I mean, if someone is stressed out and letting themselves go, I think aesthetically, most people would say that they're not keeping up with their physical appearance.
So I guess how do we reconcile this, right? What is because we talk about physical appearance, which is interests me. Tay had said earlier 70%. She was referencing a statistic that says 70% of black women are obese. Um, when I look at our marriage rates, we're 28% married, right, Callie? Black women quicker.
I thought it was like 30, but yeah,
What is it?
it's
I ain't
same
tripping.
same difference. Same
Yeah,
difference. I thought it was 30, but
yeah, we're
same
not the
same
blazer.
difference. 28, 30, whatever.
So I'm just looking like, well, 70% are obese and 30% married. You ain't need a nigga to let yourself go. Or am I bugging?
No, you ain't tripping. The man
That's what
ain't
I'm
man.
saying. It just sound like a cop out to me. Like we already the most unhealthy people. Don't tell me the nigga made you eat the whole box of oatmeal cream pies. That's not how that worked.
It really be the birth control though, him.
Oh my god, leave me alone, son.
No, I'm so serious. I am so serious. I'm trying to tell you, when I was on
That
birth
sound
control,
like
I blew
another
up.
excuse
As soon as
though.
I get off that birth control, oh, the snapback was crazy. I said, oh, it's the hormones. It's the
That
hormones.
too.
So is everybody on birth control? That
Right.
can't be
A
It's
lot,
true.
to
That
that,
can't
a
be
lot,
true. And
but
now we
a
know that's
lot,
not true.
Plan
because it
B.
is true. Because
That's hormone.
All these
look, I
kids,
don't.
and that's
It's true
true.
because a lot of
All
motherfuckers
these
is
kids, and
fucking
that's
out here.
true.
They are having sex out here. So
And they having kids.
instead of popping a plan B every day, they get on a birth control. I'm trying. I'm so serious.
yo, hold on. We can't
You
though.
know we could
It's
see
not
the
a
kids, right?
vitamin.
Wait, but you know we could see the
We
kids.
can't say
Like
that.
we could see them. Like
They not
they
even
in real
having
life.
kids like that no more. So we can't keep on saying that. Like they
You
just did
right.
that the other day.
Everybody
But they
killing.
also have
You
different
know what?
hormones.
You
The fuck?
absolutely right. Because we keep killing them.
Exactly. We going to the abortion clinics. We on a birth control, popping plan Bs, and that's crazy.
So women just getting big, popping plan Bs, killing babies. That's just what we saying
Mm,
right now,
that sounds so horrible.
right? Right.
Damn, yeah,
What
I
we
want.
talking about? Wake it up.
I mean, honestly, yeah, because they
Mm.
ain't with it. They ain't with they having the kids.
It's giving excuse after excuse after
Damn.
excuse after
All
Hey,
I
excuse
you know
said, they
what's
ain't with having the
ill?
kids. I
after
Hey,
can't.
excuse.
sorry,
I can't help.
sorry, sorry.
I'm just saying.
You know what's ill? She popping Plan Bs. I'm just going off with what you saying. She popping Plan Bs like Tic Tacs. She got birth control and she ain't married, so she having sex with men that she don't want to have a kid with,
Mm.
and somehow these niggas end up not being shit. It sounds like her behavior is pretty shitty behavior.
It,
I just,
it is, but then
Error,
it's still a nigga
error.
And we talking
somewhere
about the majority,
somehow.
right? We talking about the majority.
I think Saw said, yeah, they on birth control, which is why they
The
heavy set.
majority is definitely, I feel like, is on some type of birth control.
All
That's
right. So
why
we just made it clear majority of women is big, Plan B popping, abortion having, degenerates. That's what we
I
saying.
don't know because
oh,
it ain't nothing wrong with a BBW there. Like
wait a minute. What we talking
big, beautiful
about?
women. Like it ain't nothing wrong.
That's the enabling behavior that we
It's
was
not
talking about earlier.
enabling.
This is what
It's
we
just
was talking
like,
about.
yeah, lose the weight, but girl, you look good.
That's the good. Crimson. But the 10 hours, happily married women don't speak on how we keep it happy because bitter women talk crazy to us about it. They don't listen to it. Too busy talking down on marriage.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Gerard with the $5 says we need to destroy this false narrative that females doing everything in a relationship. Hell, most people are lazy.
Mm.
Hakeem was popping.
Shit like that. Perfect.
My young OG Hakeem in the building with $150 donation.
Perfect.
Says, Hamp, I haven't been supporting it as much because you know I'm working out, making gains,
Perfect.
but wanted to give this little 150 so you can give Big Chug a new pair of beef and broccoli so he can stunt on the kids at school for the one time.
Perfect. Shit like that. Shit like that.
Wow.
Hey man, I'm gonna let him know, man. His uncle Hakeem bought him some beef and brocks. You know what I'm saying? He got the wheats. But he don't have no beef and broccoli though.
You
So
can never go wrong with beef and broccoli.
he definitely know, man. I appreciate you. I should go wake him up so he can come say thank you, but then he ain't gonna want to go back to sleep.
Yeah, please let him rest.
So we gotta make important decisions, man. Salute, 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 Hakeem for the $150 donation for Big Chug.
You don't know what I know. You ain't seen what I saw. No, you ain't been where I go. With a belly so strong, you gotta back it with one eye closed. My shooters turn you inside out. I heard the feds turn the crib inside out. Drop the roof on these niggas, let the inside out. Fresh Prince, Chevy, boy, I cook them to the inside. You don't know.
Perfect. Shit like that. Perfect. Shit like that.
Thank you, young OG. We appreciate you, man. Whew.
One second, Hat, because I gotta go real quick or whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's one thing to go ahead and speak about whatever bad experiences you had in a relationship and or marriage, right? It's a whole nother thing to go on ahead and go out of your way to discourage others from getting into marriages and things. And I think that's where the separation comes from. You can speak about your experiences, sure. I speak about my experiences, whatever. Not so much on the panels, but definitely in the Discord amongst a certain group of people. But what I do not do and what I do not promote is discouraging others from getting with their counterparts and building a family. that's something that's like a bridge too far for me. I can't go there with it. I'm not that jaded. You know what I'm saying? I'm not that bitter. I don't believe that marriage is in and of itself it's bad. I think it's the people make that marriage into what it was. Both parties had a part to play in whether it turns out good or whether it turns out bad. Marriage, the institution, ain't the problem. It's the people participating in it. And with that, I got to go. And I will see y'all later. See y'all in the chat tomorrow.
Indeed.
Later, Gator.
I wanted to
Peace
ask
out.
Callie a question, but I'll pose it
Oh,
to you guys. Is
okay.
marriage
All right.
well? Just is marriage? I mean, it'd be quick. Is marriage the goal?
Ah, I
Be
would say marriage is the goal for most. But I will say that from what I've seen lately over the last maybe 15 years or so, that it's becoming more, it's not the goal for a certain segment of people, whether they've been scared out of it based off of what they've seen up close and personal or based off of what they heard from
Let
others.
me ask you a better question.
Hmm.
Should marriage be the goal?
Yes.
So why would we stay neutral in a conversation if somebody's speaking against it? Why would we not give our opinion if the person wants something that is opposite of the goal?
Yeah, I don't see a purpose in staying neutral or whatever about somebody who's saying that, that's not what they want.
So what we say next time somebody speak against marriage? Hey, Becca, real quick. I know Callie gotta go.
All right.
Becca,
Peace out, y'all.
Mhm.
wait, no, Callie, we need you for this. You better fall asleep. This nigga tired as a motherfucker. Callie,
Nah, I ain't-
Let it crack open one of them little things.
tell the nigga hold on. So, Becca, I'm gonna ask you about marriage, right?
Mhm.
I want you to say, "Oh, you don't cuss." Say, "Man, forget marriage," and then Callie, you overhear the shit, right? And then I just want to get your response. Ready?
Mhm.
Caressa, say action.
Action.
Listen, Becca, I'm telling you, marriage will get you on a path of least resistance and further faster.
I ain't trying to hear that, Hamp. Forget marriage.
Okay. Why would you say that? Why would you say that?
Uh-huh.
Because every time I get in a relationship, he always want to be controlling. He don't listen to nothing I have to say. He don't care about my goals. He messes up my energy and how I think. He's always trying to change me. So I don't want to get married. I think being myself and who I am and living my truth is more important than anything else.
Okay. So to that, I would say number one, compatibility is a thing, right? Because if you guys are constantly bumping heads, or whatever, whoever you're dealing with, you're constantly bumping heads with, and everything. That's not going to bode well at all either. Number two, compromises do have to be made. Both parties are going to have to change something about each other because this is a relationship. There's two different participants, right? So in order to be able to come together, you are going to have to make some changes. He's going to have to make some changes. He is no longer a bachelor. You are no longer you neither one of y'all no longer have the luxury or whatever, for lack of a better word, of not having to worry about what the other person thinks. So that's not a thing for you to just be able to go into a relationship and just be like, oh, okay, well, I'm just going to be this same exact person as I was when I was single. There are going to have to be some changes that are going to have to be made, period, at the end of the day.
But should he
So
accept who I am? Oh, okay. All right.
Please. All right, Callie, go sleep. Thank you.
oh Audie
You
said take
you
a
say you
shot.
from Hollywood? Should have
Hmm.
fooled me, man. Good gracious. What'd you say?
I said Audie said take a shot.
And I ain't drinking till after this fight, man.
All right,
All right.
y'all. See y'all later.
All right, love you. See you later.
Right.
Damn, man. They said Callie don't quit her day job, boy. Acting ain't shit. So okay. So that's the married woman. Oh, let's get to this one. I don't have a video for this one, but I think this one might be the most substantive. The women who've been through a divorce, what's their rhetoric? What do they say about marriage? Hmm?
Don't do it.
Don't do it.
That's what I
Tread
do.
lightly.
Tread lightly.
Hmm.
That's when they being diplomatic. What does that mean in layman's terms?
That means just take it slow. Get to know that person. Make sure that's your person. Because when you do enter into marriage, the goal is to be in a lifelong marriage. So take your time with it. Make sure that's your person.
They
Being
saying niggas ain't
self-aware.
shit.
Go ahead. What'd you say, wife school?
Be self-aware.
What that mean?
Know who you are before you get into something that's a serious commitment.
Anything else from divorced
They
people?
they be saying know who you are, like do they be telling you to like take, like you need to take a like a beat and like really figure out who you are, or do they be like no, you need to make sure he's not X, Y, and Z, and make sure you know he's not that type of guy if you're trying to get married, or if they're even promoting marriage
For
to
the
begin
most
with.
part, they're probably gonna put more of the weight on the guy because the guy is often seen as the villain. And in those situations, for whatever it is, maybe not the abuse, maybe not, but when you just want to be happy and things like that, I mean, that's not a reason to be divorced from a person that you got and you married to. But often it's always the woman's story. You don't never hear the men's side. So they're probably going to tell you, do you travel? All those types of things.
What's up with this travel thing? I know it's a tangent, but why do y'all keep saying that? Y'all don't go nowhere. Y'all go to DR, Jamaica, and Mexico.
In Dubai.
No, the
Wait,
cheap flights are over. That was during
yeah.
COVID. Dubai was cheap. Now it's regular price.
And that's so many people you know they do a little thing, a little strange thing to Dubai.
Ugh, I just so what's the conversation with divorced women?
Are we
Are
talking about
they,
like the stuff that we see on the internet, or is we talking
yeah,
about like these real conversations that we have with divorced people?
yeah, both, right? Are they proponents of marriage? Do they try again? Do they want to do it again? What's the thought, right? Because we talking about women keeping women single. So what type of battery are they putting in your back?
Um, Depending on what's on your algorithm, I feel
You,
like
nah, you.
here it's you know it's not on my algorithm. It's not there. It's
Well,
not there.
yo, what does your algorithm have? And then what do you hear
Um,
anecdotally?
so lately it's been a lot of political conspiracy
I'm not asking.
theories.
I'm not asking you what you watch. As it pertains to the subject matter that we're discussing, what's on your algorithm?
Oh, from what y'all tell me, is what they be saying. Don't get married free. It's a scam.
Okay. How
Do
about the
you
married
believe
women you know? How about them?
from the
I
married
mean,
women that
divorce,
I
divorce,
know?
divorced women.
Divorce. Oh, they be like, it was a mistake.
Hmm.
They saw the red flags. They see where they made the mistakes. So it's a lot of analyzing where they could have made the corrections, owning up to those corrections, and saying, moving forward, I'm going to move like this because I want to attain that. And they know from their mistakes.
Okay. So they've learned from their mistakes. So you see them
Yeah.
still wanting marriage, but they're going
And
to move
they
differently.
very much still want it. And
Does
they very much.
anything in this
Mhm.
correction that they've done for themselves, is cooking ever mentioned?
From the only person that I know, my anecdotal experience, cooking is very much up there.
Massages, is that in there?
Very much cater to my man is on the list.
Football, is that in there?
If that's on there for him, then yeah, it's on there for her.
Being quiet at opportune times, is that in there?
Um, it's the struggle, but it's in there. Heavy.
What about her dreams? Is she ready to put those on a back burner until they reach the family goals and his goals, and then they reignite her shit?
That's a possibility.
Possibilities like saying maybe or some.
Just because,
What
like
you think?
depending on
Speculate,
the
speculate, speculate,
yeah.
speculate.
So yeah, I'm spec. So no, for sure, she would definitely, especially yeah, for sure.
Okay.
If the vision is visioning, yeah,
Okay. Is she an outlier? Or you think that most of the divorced women who want to get married again are moving like this?
I would hate to say she probably is outlier.
Okay. Tay?
It's the opposite for me. Most divorce, and I say most because there are the minority that want to encourage you to, go for it, but the majority of them don't encourage you to get married, um, or to aspire to be a wife. Like they don't go over where they've gone wrong, or it's not a reflective moment. It's like he did this and he did that. It's always a finger pointing party, and that's just what I see.
Hmm.
Lack of accountability.
Wife school says she was married once. What's your advice, wife school?
Marriage is a beautiful thing, and I want everyone to have the experience of getting with a person and doing the whole to death do you part, having a family, because that's the ideal way of living. It's called a life cycle, and people should experience it. And before you go into it, you have to know who you are and what you contribute to your
Did
husband
he
and your
pass?
children. Huh?
Did he pass away?
No.
Thought you said till death do you.
That's in your vows.
Yeah. Yeah.
But how you get out?
How did I get out?
Yeah, I thought so. When y'all said till death do you part, which I said psych.
Oh no,
Oh shit.
I didn't say psych.
Oh,
Did he say psych?
Kind of
Oh,
felt like that.
sorry. That person, my fault.
Yeah, kind of felt like that.
damn. So, you got out the marriage. So now we here.
Hmm.
Do we do the vows? Not like how do we see vows now that we are no longer in the marriage? So after you say vows, how do you see them now after we didn't adhere to the vows? For the life cycle essentially.
Well, I believe vows are very important. They are the baseline of the whole marriage. A point where you guys can go back to and remind yourselves of why you got together and why you're doing this life together.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes people they don't honor them, and it's unfortunate. But I think people should try to honor their vows as much as possible, despite the feelings and the love. But the vows bring back that duty that a marriage is supposed to have, and
Yeah. Now,
really,
if you guys will notice, I didn't correct that sometimes. Why is because the divorce rate is 50%. So it's literally like in the middle. Like,
It's
you
literally
know,
sometimes.
like literally like
I
half
thought you
the
were letting it
time.
slide.
No, I heard it what she was saying. It matched up with what we seemingly know. Um is the death in the vow literal, wife school?
yeah.
Hmm. Damn.
So it's very serious. It's not nothing to just say, "Oh, I want the wedding." No, it's you're going to an altar. Usually, an altar is something where you're sacrificing and you're dying to your own selfishness. So it's very
Hmm.
serious.
Damn. Yeah. It feels, and I'm saying feels so heavy a little bit right now, right? So wife school, with it being that heavy, because I hear you conveying it,
Mhm.
it's like, how do you convey the sanctity, the positive of marriage when we can hear how heavy the divorce thing, you know what I mean? That experience and the vows was for you. Cause I don't think that stuff just passes. It's like when
Mhm.
somebody dies that's closest to you, it could
Mhm.
be years, and then you'll just have a day, you'll be like, damn, it feel like yesterday.
Hmm.
Right.
Yeah, especially
I
when
know
those
that
wedding
personally.
anniversaries come around, or
Yeah. And I'm saying I
Hmm.
liken divorce to that, right? Like I think people
Hmm.
feel like they failed, and I'm saying feel. So how do
Mhm.
you positively convey marriage with that weighing on you potentially?
um, like I said, I love God, and I believe that this is an institution that He made, and I love to see love. That's just me. I don't know how other people do, and I love to see marriages. That's on my feed. I love to see somebody getting on their knees and getting engaged. I'm like, that is a beautiful thing. If I'm blessed to experience that again, hallelujah. You know what I'm saying? If a guy wants to choose me, cool. But I'm gonna encourage, like I encourage Miss Aaliyah. She said that she wants a family. She wants or need a man. I'm not gonna, you know, deflate that out of her because, my situation. I'm gonna encourage her. I'm like, okay, girl, we gonna go say yes to the dress. Or what are you doing? What is your plans? What are your who are you getting around? You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be encouraging to her because the elder women are supposed to teach the younger women. Even if I had messed up or failed, I want to give her the game on what not to do, like you said, baby, the silence and the football and just sitting there. And, those little nuanced things that help things go on another year, another month, another week. You know what I'm saying? Till you can get to that depth of your part. I don't think we hear enough encouragement in that manner.
I just feel like
Maybe
when
we
you
might see
just
her as a threat, right? So if a man walks in, he might choose
question,
Miss Leah over me because we
I
might
have
like,
a
oh,
question.
but we can't do that. You know what I'm saying? So that's
I
just
have a
me.
question. So when you were speaking earlier, like just now, like a little bit ago about marriage and everything like that,
Mhm.
like Hamp said, it did get real heavy. So like you remember when you was encouraging me, like I felt that then, but like just now, it felt like it not deep. It just like it felt heavy. Like it felt like whoa, like it didn't feel like how you was encouraging me earlier. Like it just feels a little different now. And
Like
like
what?
not that it made me second guess nothing, because at
Yeah.
the end of the day, I still wanna, you feel me? But
Right.
it was just a little, like okay, like
Yeah.
I thought we was saying yes to the dress. Like
Yeah.
why is it so cold in the room?
Oh no, it's not cold in the room at all. You know what I'm saying? I know my life. I know what things I've done, and I want people, like I said, to be aware before they go in. Before they say, "Well, this guy wasn't trash," and all. But you
So,
know what I'm saying? It's all those components add up because marriage is very serious. It is a covenant. It's a joining of a man and a woman together, and it's
um,
very serious, and we don't talk about it serious enough. So if it does come off a little heavy, yes, it is a heavy thing, and it is a heavy responsibility that you will undertake as a wife, as a mom. It's a beautiful thing, but in the reality of it, it is a responsibility. So we can't flee away from that. You know what I'm saying? So where does the duty
But
come
it's
in?
a beautiful responsibility,
Yeah.
right?
Mhm.
Okay.
Exactly.
All
So
right.
you make it a beautiful responsibility. You know what I'm saying? Like don't eat the Twinkies and all that stuff. Keep it beautiful. Keep it spicy. Keep it so that people be like, I want to be like Aaliyah and Rob. That's how it should be.
Not Rob, but like Aaliyah, you know what I mean? Yeah.
whoever your lucky man is, they want to be just like you guys.
Were you about to say, Sar?
I don't know. I was just about to say, yeah, it got heavy, but I feel like it wasn't more so of like straying someone or to give or to take away the person hope, but just to like intensify the gravity of their separation. Like it was like a it was grieving someone in the reality. Like what? Like they not dead, but because of the separation, it's like I'm grieving. I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah,
I
it's a
get it.
reality.
Hmm. You okay. Well, let that marinate. Caressa, I know that you were married previously.
Hmm.
Same convo, like I don't. If I gotta ask the same questions, well, so I know wife's background, right? Wife school's background is religious, right?
Hmm.
I can't remember if yours is.
Hmm.
Did you say like the vows, like the typical
Yep.
ones?
I'm Catholic, so I got married in the
Okay.
Catholic Church.
Yeah. And so, how does this manifest, and then how do you convey your experience to people who are interested in it? Like Aliyah, Coach Tay, Saud.
Yeah, well, I share the same sentiments that everyone else share with regards to marriage. I do believe that I believe in the holiness of marriage. And I also do believe that once you've gone through it once and it has failed, I feel as though you're going to make a valid effort next time to ensure that that doesn't happen again. Because marriage is not supposed to be taken lightly, like it's supposed to be a lifelong commitment. So that's why I would advise anyone. I encourage marriage. And it's funny because I feel as though if I have a differing opinion from other people, it's always that she's promoting 304 behavior or singleness, and that's not it. Sometimes I just want people to hear the other stuff of it because, in terms of a marriage, if you're going to enter into one, I think you need to be prepared for one because it's not always going to be roses and rainbows. Like you're going to have some storms that you're going to have to weather. It's not always going to be perfect. So that's why if you choose to go down that path, just make sure that it's someone that, number one, you're compatible with, someone that you're going to wake up every morning and want to eventually fight for that marriage because marriage is work. It's not perfect. And it's funny because people will always say that they want that perfect person, but that perfect person doesn't exist. You guys got to work together and create the perfect marriage that could exist if you guys are both putting in the effort. But yeah, in terms of that, I do believe marriage is a beautiful thing. Ultimately, I don't think most people want to be single. You see what I'm saying? Like we want that companion. We want that partnership.
That is
That's
so
human
true.
nature. Like we want that.
So,
Hmm.
Caressa, I think
We want.
the reason why people may get confounded is the word I'll use
Mhm.
is because if we have a conversation about promiscuity and we're saying that it's acceptable to an extent, you know, and then we saying that we want to promote marriage, right? But people usually would consummate their marriage with making love. But now, if she's giving her body to other men, without that sanctity, without that agreement, what does it do to marriage? It seems like these things will um just they'll contradict each other. So
Mhm.
that's why I think people get confounded about the points. So I think I hear what you're saying. So I think you're saying, hey, this thing is not easy. So
Yeah.
protect yourself. Your conduct outside of marriage is how you also protect yourself and prepare yourself, right? Because how you do anything is how you do everything. So if you want to be a wife, you have to start now.
Hmm.
So there's certain angles in life you can't take, you can't do, because most of us are agreeing to monogamy. And what we know is we can't miss it if we never had it. But if we had it and we like it, we want to get it again. And people operate differently sexually. So what happens if I have too much experience? Can this one person who can do everything else satisfy me? Right? See, so that's how I like to kind of convey it if I'm for marriage. So that I think that's why people get confounded when you saying they said this thing and that thing, because those things seemingly contradict. So I think that's kind of how people process this shit. Hmm. Damn, man. I'm thinking about wife school and shit.
What?
Nah, I could just feel it like that shit.
Yeah.
It's not easy at all, and to want to get out here and encourage women to be better. because I went about thinking I knew what was the dealio, how to be a wife. I didn't know none. Just going. And I think a lot of us have that similar like background. Well, I wasn't taught to be a wife, or I wasn't shown this, I wasn't shown that. And then, like you said, we give tap into this dude, we tap into that looking for it, and then when it's time to settle down, we can't choose, or we're choosing the wrong guys. Like, so it's just so much that I've learned in that period of time that I just want to contribute back to sisters such as myself. And sometimes the work of a servant is weighty, and I feel like I'm built for it. So it's cool with me.
Yeah, 100%, man. Damn. I don't even know if I want to talk about the single women because I know why. They just selfish. They just want somebody to hang out with, you know. I do see a level of commentary. I have a clip. I could play it for y'all. You know what? I'll play the clip and then we'll get some commentary on that and we'll get out of here. Deal? I know y'all niggas is old. Gerard with the
I'm
$5.
young and I'm tired. Shit.
You know what? I'm also an hour behind y'all, so for me it's 10:35. So
Oh
Yeah.
man.
Mm.
Gerard with the $5 says we need to destroy this false narrative that females doing everything in a relationship. Oh, I read this one, right? Yeah.
Mm.
Hmm.
Reese was popping with the $5. Says, this might be risky. Just tapping in. Salute, my brother. Acknowledging the motion and hard work. G, appreciate you out. Good to see you, man. Hope to see you tomorrow. Tomorrow? Yeah. Tomorrow we got a dope conversation regarding the masculinity conversation. So I got a special guest coming through that as well. So hopefully y'all can make it. I said, go Leon. Oh, go Lions with the $5 says, great combo, Hamp and ladies and Aaliyah. Nice work. Relly with the $2 says, everybody can't go, y'all, but support y'all. Yeah, we got you. We got you. We got you. Mr. Payne with the $5 says, women in their 60s are still saying, get to know who you are. Did women ever get there? Andre, what up, man? Good to see you with the $5 Hamp. They start by saying, we all make mistakes. I know I made mine, but sis, let me tell you. Then she tells everything he did. Tay just said it. 2K was popping. You see 2K tomorrow for this dope ass conversation. My brother 2K in the building says, shout out to Aaliyah, ellipsis, and Hamp. Salute, salute, salute. 2K, man. Let me say something to you. Shout out to Hamp, ellipsis, then Aaliyah. That's the
Facts.
nomenclature. Salute, man. She been cooking, man. She's a hell of a job tonight, man. Mr. Payne with the $5 says, women have to know that some men prepare for marriage by foregoing casual hookups in order to recognize the right one when they see her as well. Yeah, I think that's imperative, you know. Damn. Aaliyah, do you got any socials that we need to promote so people could get familiar and all that?
You can follow me on IG at Aaliyah B Chanel. And on TikTok, I
You
guess it's the
said
same
B
thing.
B Chanel?
Yeah, Aaliyah AALIYAH, and then B, then Chanel.
And then Chanel is CHAENL.
Hmm.
So
But yeah, I'm gonna get out of here. I'm a little tired.
yeah.
So good night, everybody. Thank you for having
Have
me
a good
here.
night.
Have a good
Yeah,
night,
be
I had a
safe.
Leah.
great time here. Good night, guys.
No doubt, no doubt, no doubt. So that's Aaliyah
Ooh,
B. Chanel on
ooh.
Instagram and TikTok. Follow her, see what's up, man. I think we did good. You know, the single thing, I think we beat that horse's paws a bunch of times. I think the angles we took tonight gave us a little
Mhm.
bit difference of a look at it, you know, especially starting with the people who are married and how it lines up with some of the old school rhetoric. Like, hey, get ready so you don't got to depend on the nigga. So even when Carissa's saying what she's saying, it makes sense because I'm 40. So it would have been our elders who were kind of in those constructs saying, don't do this shit, you know? Um, and I think obviously our own experience, you know, too. But Saw, what you think, man? Any final thoughts?
Perfect. Shit like that. Shit like that. Shit like that. Shit like that.
I think regardless of the information that's given, you need to do your due diligence to filter through what you can resonate with and what you need to throw in the trash. If you aspire to be said married woman, try to look for people that is married, have been married, or just can give you the best advice possible. So yeah, that's about it.
Word. Excuse me. As
Okay.
soon as Saw get her shit together, we gonna blast that shit to the masses too. You know what I mean? Salute to Dr. G. Coach Tay, what up?
Hey man, I don't know. I would just say listen to your man. But no, I really think it starts with us looking inward and really finding out how we're contributing to all of our relationships, not just the romantic ones, but our friendships as well. And really looking for the quality of these conversations more so than how often we're talking to them. And I think that would really help us, get on the right path.
Word. Coach Tay in the building, pleasureplug.fun. Please get with her for strength and intimacy coaching. There's a lot to learn in those departments, you know. A lot of us still doing it. We ain't really getting to it yet, man. So, wife school.
Yo, I'm sorry. My final thoughts. If you think your friend is trying to keep you single, please get from around them. Okay. Know who you are, stand on what you want to do, your goals, because you can't take your friend down the aisle with you. All right. Yeah. Just know who you are, what you want, and just go for it and get around the people that are like minded. Because eventually you're gonna have to leave them single friends, find some married friends. It's me.
Indeed. What's up, Miss Valerie? Wrestler, what you think, man?
Perfect.
Well, I would say discernment. Everyone is always going to have an opinion. Everyone is always going to have a piece of advice to give. It's up to us to interpret it how we may, based on what our goals are for our relationships. And again, like I said earlier, marriage is a beautiful thing. I would hope that would be the goal for everyone. But yeah, but at the end of the day, discernment, just caution, because everyone's going to have advice. Some advice is going to be negative, some is going to be positive. And when people are sharing advice, you always got to keep in mind who's it coming from. Someone who's been divorced 3 times, they may see marriage as a little bit differently than someone else who hasn't been married yet, or someone who's been married successfully for 20 years. So that's why we always want to say discernment. But there's nothing wrong with listening to some advice, but you just got to discern what you're going to take from it and what you're not.
Indeed. Becca.
Perfect.
So there's something that I learned in my career in the military, and it says 4 eyes are better than 2. We can look at ourselves all day in the mirror and say, yeah, we're perfect. Yeah, we need this, we need that. But overall, we're perfect how we are. We get that other person that we need. Like, I need my man because he can see things that I don't. He can protect me from things that I can't protect myself from. And it doesn't matter how much training I have, what I feel like I have in my arsenal. He's going to always be the one that makes me better because of what he brings to the table. There's nothing more that I would need by myself that I can get from him. I need him more than he needs me, but we need each other. So
yeah, man. I like you guys' final thoughts for sure, man. I just want to encourage you to scrutinize your discernment, your interpretation of a lot of things, right? Because we default to the things we agree with often, right? Oftentimes the money is in the things that kind of rub you the wrong way, you know. The money is in those last 2 sets where you actually need some help, right? The struggle of it, the things that make you look in the mirror and then actually analyze the person in it. So I just want to make sure, just encourage us to be really, really meticulous and hard on ourselves when we hearing information that we don't like. That's the only way we really improve. So I just want to make sure that we do that 100% of the time, as often as we can. But yeah, this shit get real fast, and it's hard out here. I seen a president, or excuse me, the mayor of New York City quote Jada Kiss. I said, shit, anything can happen. So just be prepared. I seen a vice president say, white people don't have to be afraid to be white anymore. I said, God damn, anything can happen. And in my house, it's me, this big ass dog, and Second Amendment rights. And I'm pretty physical as a person. So all the girls upstairs, because I got 5 daughters, they safer because of that, you know. And I appreciate ADT. 60 seconds is a long time, though. It's a long time. So, you know, just be cognizant, right? And I don't think need is. I think need is necessary. You know, I think men know that we need the women in our lives, and hopefully she make things easier for us. You guys are headaches, you know, but the pros should outweigh the cons. You know, so let's just keep grinding, man. I think we had a lot of good information. I'm proud of y'all this evening for sure. Keep being honest because y'all did a good job at that tonight, you know. So I'm proud of y'all. Even the 2 light skinned niggas, y'all good? Damn, get a little sun or something. These niggas look.
It's winter. Don't do that. It's winter.
Like,
It's winter.
Nice,
It's winter.
just man, Becca, like she like opaque.
Oh my god.
Like, you know, like you can see through.
Catch me in the summer, Am. Catch me in the summer.
You feel me, Caress? Even Caress, like, damn, she is like.
I know. I can't help it. It's the
if you squint hard enough, you can see. See through.
Wait a minute, Hamp act like he dark skinned though, y'all. Y'all gonna let him
I know. I can't say nothing though because you're darker than me, so I can't even say anything back. Everybody on here is darker than me, so I just gotta take it.
He don't count. He butter pecan.
Nah, it's all good, man. Just what happened when you don't flip the toast. It's still black. It's still, it's still
cool.
red. It's still...
My ancestors black though.
Indeed, man. Shout out to Tiff, man. We found out Tiff is what the fuck is she?
Irish,
Sweden or some shit. Scottish. Brandon with the $5, and we gonna get out of here. Great episode, Hamp. Great episode, ladies. Aaliyah keeping it funky. Gotta respect it. Nah, I think y'all did good, man. Through the discourse, through the understanding, I think we got to a decent place. Still, we got ways to go, but we should be learning something and gleaning from every conversation. Hop in the Discord if you want to have some more fun this evening. I will see y'all tomorrow night for a dope show with men who I literally picked for this conversation. Hopefully it goes well. We shall see. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Be safe and do the right thing, man. Like, share, subscribe. Tell a friend.
Wrap it up.
Women's P.O.V. a place to be heard. When it's P.O.V. I need a word with my girls. When it's P.O.V. Tuesday nights trying to get it right. It's just real point of views from real women's lives. Women, ladies, put the kids to bed and pull up a seat. We don't judge, come up, just say what's up before you speak. Tuesday night, this our night, this might be risky every week. So let your head down, pour the wine up and get ready for the tea. It's a different outlook, trying to find out what is missing. DJ Hamp gon' let you cook to edify and not to burn down the kitchen. Relationships, kids, new women just so one, don't judge. Girl, we listening, don't judge. Yeah, girl, we listening, don't judge. Cause girls just wanna fight and women just wanna have fun. When women's POV, I need a word with my girls. When women's POV, Tuesday nights trying to get it right. It's just real point of views from real women's lives. Nah.